out to Miss Joy in the building. How you doing, Miss Joy?
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Hey, Shanika.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
Lord Jesus. What you
I'm
got going on, Miss Joy?
hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. Miss Joy, so have you seen the plug subs yet?
Yes,
She
they're growing.
she the blueprint is working.
Congratulations. Yes,
The
it
blueprint
is.
is working. Yeah. The
Yes,
blueprint is working. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah.
yes, yes. You're gonna be all over the nation
Shit,
for
I
sure.
told y'all 3 months max. I'm a shit. It might happen before that. Shout out to my dog Truth and his thing. What up, boy? In the building. Lord Jesus. I mean, I think it's well, for him, probably Truth because of his past, being a snitch, and pretty much the niggas who probably talked about him the most, he probably got they gals or ex gals. But Miss Joy, what you think about these Hollywood and NFL marriages and baby mama dramas and everybody hitting everybody?
They all nasty.
Damn. Lord of Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Shanika, they all nasty. Including you. Ain't through. Yep. These niggas can hit something and then go hit a Diddy party and then come back with allegations and still hit something. Boy, let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm, mm.
Mm-mm.
Got to be more careful.
Got to be. We know players fuck up too, but hey, there's only so much fucking up you can do. You get me?
Amen.
Oh, Lord.
Remember the girl that was exposing Future? You think it's coincidence that 6ix9ine got her in the video?
Wow. Damn. What up, killer?
That's
One
the
of
lady.
Stephon Diggs' little hoes that he cut off. All of a sudden, we in the club. I'm looking at him. I'm like, he's like, yeah, that's Stephon's old chick. He got to now be loyal to Cardi B, so I got her. I'm like, what the fuck? I said,
Maybe
that's how the
part
game work?
two.
Like, yeah. Yo, it's musical chairs. She got cut off from Future. 6 got her in the video. Stephon Diggs got to be loyal to Cardi B. 6 in the club with her. And here's the thing. They don't care about that rat and shit because rat, cat, hat, as long as they got the bread, they don't give a fuck. Rappers is just tricks. This is what it is, bro. But anyway, thank God. I got to clap it up for Cardi B. She finally got Stephon Diggs loyal. So all y'all rappers, y'all bitches are good for the next 6 months until that nigga fall out with Cardi B and start fucking your girls again, okay? Yo, you know it's bad when I know rappers today are breathing a sigh of relief. They're like, oh, finally this nigga will keep his dick out of my bitch's guts.
Damn.
Yes, he's only with Cardi B right now, okay? So you other nigga who you be rapping like you think you the guy, but he fucking your baby moms, you're okay for 6 months
Damn.
until he get back to fucking her,
Not
okay?
6.
No, I'm not single. You got life fucked up. And don't get me fucked up.
Nigga had to make an announcement. No, I'm not single.
On here saying that shit. I don't even play that single shit.
Oh, that's my song.
You know what the fuck is
No.
We not finna play that shit and get that's Drake. The fuck?
Yeah,
They gonna get us up out of here right now.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Let goddamn I ain't finna say nothing to Shanika because she's
So Cardi got her another scallywag. It sound like
he was hitting her when she was pregnant. Yeah.
that is so trite.
Yeah. Well, here we go. So we finna get to the meat and potatoes real quick of the show. Everybody knows what's going
Over
on.
here choking, drip.
What's that,
saying,
miss?
You got me over here choking, talking about that lady was screwing while she was pregnant.
No, shit. That's the one they was saying Cardi B was trying to keep in the tuck. Those were the allegations. It was him. And they popped that and showed niggas. Shit. And they say he don't pay for shit. Why these niggas out here struggling to pay their gas, car notes, and buying them cars and taking them back? they still go to old Stephon Diggs. And the nigga last name Diggs. Ain't that some shit? Boy, I tell you.
Black Beauty. I promise I said the same thing earlier. Like I literally paused the video just to hate on him for like a whole 5 minutes because he always dick riding somebody else. Like nigga.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, so this gentleman, he like okay with what that man doing?
You must have missed the rant. Like
Yeah, I did. Just came up.
sure.
Mm-mm-mm. The rant was real.
Ooh, killer.
Kind
That's
of low key being a hater though, because he was like, "Nah, make him pay."
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga started tricking.
He was definitely dick riding. Like, yeah, he is out here. He's being the person. Excuse me. He's the person that Future raps about. That's what he said. He's the nigga that Future rap about.
18
Future
million
not
a
rapping
year,
about
Jordan.
himself. He rapping about Stephon Diggs.
18 million a year. Jeez. Who gonna say something? I'll wait.
Oh,
Thank
killer.
you, Emo.
You said at least he can't get her pregnant while she already pregnant.
Jeez. I guess that's what it is.
Honey, that is a mess.
Big mess. Lord, jeez.
Ms. Joy, what are your thoughts on women that have sex with men that aren't the father of the baby that they're pregnant with?
Oh, they the lowest of the low. Baby, there's no absolute way a woman should feel comfortable to even do that. She needs to be rethinking her life. If she is pregnant with one man's child and having sex with another, what is going on? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, buddy.
Baby, I would lock my daughter up and throw away the key. You gonna sit your little hot tail down.
Not hot tail. Yep. So, what's your take on that, Shanika?
I said it earlier. Like I wouldn't do that. But I also said that Mike Low. I also said that I know people that date while they're pregnant, which is weird to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, why would you even be a viable option?
I ain't gonna lie, they give off fetish vibes, like
It's
fantasy
gotta be a
vibes
fetish.
type shit.
It would have to be. It would
And
have
for them
to
not to catch that sounds crazy too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, why this nigga want to see me in the worst of my life type shit? Like my belly moving, I'm transitioning. Shit, like what?
Yeah, I would definitely second guess the man who thought it would be okay to do that. Like, what's wrong? I mean, definitely something wrong with the woman too, but
So why was okay? So what y'all think wrong with the woman when she wanna fuck with somebody in that state? When you supposed to be bonding with your baby?
a woman that's doing that is in survival mode. She looking for something. Either the next daddy, the next paycheck, the next something. Cause that's nasty.
Damn.
That or she hot and ass.
Oh, right. Yeah, because I forgot about the ones that's just hot.
Steamy relation.
Yes, I forgot about that.
So she just a hot box.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't hold out for 7 months, 9 months, 10 months. Cause I said wait till after you had a baby and after that 6-week checkup before even think about it. And I still think that that's kind of early, but at least wait till the 6-week checkup. Like,
I mean, how you gonna have time
that should be the
with
bare
your
minimum
relationship?
threshold.
I mean, how you gonna have time with a 6-week-old baby? That's crazy.
Ooh, mercy.
Them like good moments, like them be the most important moments. Like they go to the doctor a lot during the moments. Like I know you ain't going for a stepdaddy, but I mean, hey, I guess that's what's going on.
Honey,
Taking the doctor to get these shots. That's crazy work.
any person usually in that predicament, they probably ain't worried about being no parent.
Yeah, they're definitely not thinking about the baby.
Yeah.
That's insane. But hey, I guess that's what the world revolves around these days. Niggas want to date pregnant women. I would definitely be looking like, what's your motive? What you trying to do? What you trying to accomplish? Because I'm looking crazy. My skin ain't right. Like, it's a lot of shit women go through when they pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you want to be dating? Wow.
Well, for sure, the man would know that somebody else was here at least, a few minutes.
She should have a shirt that says somebody else was here. Or some drawers. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
It's funny, yes.
Damn.
Somebody else was here
Lord of Jesus.
yesterday.
Damn.
Can't.
But you know what, though? I was watching some shit because, like, my mama watched that sister shit, and I was watching that shit with her one day. And this a lady on there, they got 2 babies. She got twins, but they by 2 different niggas. I know it's a show, but is that possibly in real life?
I heard that is possible. And if it can happen in animals, more than likely it probably can happen in humans.
No shit.
But I heard it's possible.
Ooh, you got 2 babies in you from 2 different niggas? That's wild.
What are the chances?
That is wild. That means you must have hit
That
nigga
is wild.
like 2 hours after you hit the other nigga. Oh, you nasty.
Well,
That
at
baby
least,
shower is nasty work.
Oh, we.
ooh, Shanika, could you imagine?
Oh, my Jesus. Boy, you talking about niggas fighting?
Ooh.
Oh, kinds of shit going on.
That would definitely have to be a dry event. No alcohol at all allowed.
Oh, nah, fuck no. You bring the alcohol you want to. Your ass asking for it. That's for sure. Asking for the foolery. But look, man, we finna get into the shit. So, it was a press conference with the Carmelo Anthony kid and the Metcalf kid. Both parents spoke. Of course, they starting these rumors and narratives about they got new cars in the driveway and all this old type of shit. It's just a lot. The neighbors in the neighborhood are trying to get a petition signed to get them out the neighborhood. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
To get
Man,
black.
so they saying that
Yes, man.
Carmelo parents got new cars?
Yeah. They say he also dropped the song. I do have the song.
What is
yeah,
going on?
I do have the song.
Now, I just said yesterday that boy probably wouldn't be going home, and they done went back to their house.
The judge, they gave him the cheaper bond. They
Well, I understand that, but
they getting death
I
threats
was
too.
in the neighborhood, though, because I heard that he was being threatened. So I know that there are people that know where he actually lives. So I thought their family.
Yeah, they need a new house. They need new cars.
Right, you're right.
People don't recognize them anymore.
Right. So I understand about the new cars. They need new everything. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have made a move that fast, saying because I'm worried about my child. But then again, we just seen some on the video earlier where the daddy was like, "We with you, son," and you just shot up a fucking school. I don't understand, but okay. But even so, even the judge that lowered his bond, they getting death threats too. They found out where they stay. Yeah. So it's bad. But the thing is, one of those clips that I have is from a white guy. He said that the new GoFundMe thing is up to $500,000, and the people who donated were people who were like white racist people. Crazy work. Crazy. Man, look.
Who donated to the Carmelo Anthony family?
Yes, ma'am. He said $500,000 on that new one that they have, that they can have access to. They actually just granted them access to it like yesterday. So yeah, they say the most people who donated was white racist people. I got the clip.
I don't know what that's about.
Man, look, but that's just like the Zimmerman guy, you had people like Bounty, the paper towel company. Man, they cut up for that young man. They donated so much money to this nigga in jail. Like, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, that shit weird, but hold on. This is one of the clips where they said what really happened, but let's see.
Fam, this your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Carmelo Anthony stabbed Austin Metcalf to death at a track meet, and the moment the news hit the internet, everybody became divided and two groups of people had formed. On one hand, you got people saying it's self-defense. Austin Metcalf grabbed Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony was in fear of his life, so he had the right to get a motherfucker up off him. Then on the opposite hand, you got people calling Carmelo Anthony a cold-blooded killer. He deserved to have the needle in his arm. How come he didn't listen to Austin Metcalf? If he would have removed himself from the tent like Austin told him to, none of this would have happened. I'm gonna say this about the whole situation. I think everybody's acting overly emotional, and I think everybody's racial bias is causing their views to be extreme. I explain what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about race. Everybody pointing the finger at each other saying, you're racist, no, you're racist. Why are we speaking about race when none of the kids are racist? I looked at Carmelo Anthony background, tons of white.
I'm sorry,
That's
I just
crazy.
need to back it up just a little
No,
bit
go
because,
ahead.
like,
Don't
who is this white bit? Ooh, I almost did it. I almost said it.
Y'all, you
Did y'all
said
see
it,
that
man.
white lady? No, I didn't.
You said it.
Did y'all see that white lady try to run up on him?
Man, look, bro.
Boy, she better be
Yeah.
lucky.
I seen
I
that.
wasn't in the crowd. You seen the two? I'm trying not to go back too far, but it's only a minute, so whatever.
Crazy work.
And I think everybody's racial bias is causing their views to be extreme. I explain what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about race.
Look at this.
Everybody
Look at
pointing
it.
the
Look at
finger
him.
at each other saying,
Oh,
you're racist,
boy.
no, you're racist. Why are we speaking about race when none of the kids are racist? I looked at Carmelo Anthony background, tons of white friends. He go to an all-white school. He come from a two-parent
Oh,
household.
she a reporter.
His family got a lot of money.
Okay,
It
get up
seemed
out
like
of
he
that.
was brought
Get
in
up
the
out of
right
that.
way. And I looked at Austin Metcalf background. Sports, tons of black friends. Everything he posts on Twitter, he's talking to black kids. He reposting black athletes. He calling black kids his brother. So it don't seem like he was racist neither. But you got the adults in this whole situation talking about race. Carmelo Anthony.
See, that's where the media come in and screw it up, man, right there.
Yeah, because they don't got nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it, bro. They screw it up and make content. Clickbait. They out saying, like, they out putting brand new cars in front of their house, Photoshop. I can do that too. I mean, it's not hard.
Not hard at all. Miss
Nah.
Joy could probably do that.
Shit. I'm talking about I sit in there with the shadow, sundown, all kind of shit. Like, yeah, make it like it's really there. Easy work. Like, come on now. That ain't nothing. Niggas been doing that shit. But if that's what they want to run with, shit. Get him up out of there. Let's see.
Anthony parents ain't talking about race, and Austin Metcalf parents ain't talking about race. So how about we leave that out of this equation? Only thing I care about is right and wrong, and we're gonna go down that rabbit hole right now. Because to be honest with you guys, I think Austin Metcalf played a role in his own demise, and I think Carmelo Anthony played a role in his own solitary confinement.
Lord
and I explain. Let's start with Carmelo Anthony. It's raining at a track meet. You want to get out the rain. You go sit up on another team tent. You become approached. They tell you gotta bounce, you don't belong here. Why you just didn't get up and leave? You know you was in the wrong. They caught you red-handed. They don't want you under their tent. You know the rules. You been running track. Get your ass up and leave. It ain't no argue. I'm not going anywhere. That's not how the world works. That's all I'm saying. And why did you have a knife in your backpack to begin with? Now, I'm not saying nobody should arm themselves, but nigga, you had a track meet in Frisco. Chances are you safe. You didn't need that knife. I'm just saying that. Let's go to Austin. It's raining. Carmelo Anthony goes up under your tent. You confront him. You tell him he gotta bounce. Carmelo Anthony replies, I ain't going nowhere. The moment he tells you that, discussion is over with. You don't supposed to say nothing else back to him. You go get a resource officer. You go get a teacher. You go get your coach. You don't just grab him and try to remove him yourself, because at that point, he got the right to defend himself. That's all I'm saying. And as you can see, Carmelo Anthony defending himself, and Austin Metcalf ends up dead. It's a whole uproar. Everybody's wondering, how could this happen? How did we get to this point? And I'm going to tell you the real reason why this happened. Ego, pride, immaturity, and the number one factor why this happened, they are kids. When I was 17, another kid couldn't tell me to do shit. I'd have been in Carmelo Anthony's shoes. I'd have been sitting on the wrong side of the bleachers in high school. A student approached me. You ain't supposed to be over here anyway. Go back to your side. Nigga, what? I ain't going nowhere. That's how teenagers act. They ain't gonna take kind to another kid telling them what to do. And I get Austin Metcalf's point. It's my tent. This my area. I want you removed. It's not even that you bothering me. It's just the simple fact I don't know who you are, and you think you just can roll up under my tent because it's raining. Hell no, it don't work like that.
Man.
That's exactly what happened.
Nigga, who gave you the tent? Like, what? Oh, this is wild.
I agree with this young man.
He was cooking, yeah, for sure. Like both sides, for real. Like, don't tell me what to do. I was, yeah.
The hypocrisy. Let's go.
Austin Metcalf approached him. Words was exchanged. Nobody was willing to back down. Carmelo Anthony stood his ground. You put your hands on me, see what happened. Austin Metcalf said, really? That's how we coming? Grabbed him. Tussling. Austin Metcalf ended up stabbed in the chest. Now, this is where everybody go their separate ways. Because I'm under the impression Carmelo Anthony had the right to defend himself. Once Austin Metcalf grabbed him, he had the right. They on bleachers. It's not level ground. I don't know what you gonna do. You might try to throw me down the bleachers. I fall, bump my head. I'm dead. You might sucker punch me. I fall down the bleachers. If I'm on the bleachers and anybody grab me, I'm defending myself to the fullest. Because at this point, it's either me or you. Let's just be real, man. I done sat on the bleachers before, man. A fist can be a deadly weapon. You hit a motherfucker hard enough and he go tumbling down the bleachers. You can suffer a head injury and you may not never be the same again.
What up, Faster?
You see what happened to young Scooter? He died jumping the fence. The activity we all done did before. We all done jumped the fence. We all done had a fight before. But that don't mean that a fight can end deadly. That's all I'm saying. So we all agree, I hope we all agree, that Carmelo Anthony had the right to defend himself. Now, where everybody differ at, did he have a right to use deadly force? Did the force he used was right? Because I'm under the impression, if somebody hitting you with a pillow, that don't mean you just can take out your weapon and shoot him in the head. Yes, you defending yourself, but nigga, that was just over excessive. So when we look at Carmelo Anthony, when we look at Austin Metcalf, we all agree that Austin Metcalf was the aggressor. If I tell you to move, you don't want to move. If I try to physically remove you, I'm being aggressive as hell. Everybody don't play that. I'm a grown ass man. I don't even play that. If I'm sitting somewhere and somebody tell me to move, and I don't move fast enough, that don't mean you put your hands on me, because it's going to end real bad. Let's just be honest about that. We seen niggas get thrown out the club. When that bouncer grabbed their ass and forcibly remove them, nobody likes to be forcibly removed. You gonna fight, you gonna elbow, you gonna try to get them the fuck up off you. And I think that's what Carmelo Anthony did. I just wish he didn't use deadly force. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying it was wrong. All I'm saying is, the moment Austin Metcalf put his hands on Carmelo Anthony, he had the right to defend himself. You get what I'm saying? Because we keep talking about this whole situation, and we automatically...
So that's what's going on. The nigga told him to get out the tent. He ain't want to get out the tent, and he put his hands on the black kid. The black kid thought he was going to take one for the team and pulled out the poker. Wow. That's what y'all think happened for real?
I think this man broke it down
Pretty good, huh?
pretty darn good.
But the thing is, y'all think he gonna beat this case though? That's my thing. That's
Hey,
the
that's up to the lawyer. You know, they gotta fight it out. They gotta, everybody looking for a loophole for sure.
Yep.
They finna figure out which lawyer got the most pull.
Come on now. Come on now.
That
You
and
know
that
it.
I feel like the jury selection is going to be very important.
Yeah, it's always
Even
important
if
for
it gets
sure.
to
Yep.
the
Yep.
jury,
Yep. Yep.
even if it may not even go that far. Maybe, I don't know. It might. It might. It might.
Mm.
That
Doug
would
said I
be
can't get no
scary
bigger than
though.
that.
If it makes it all the way to the jury, that's scary. That's real
Yep.
scary.
Yep.
Woo, woo, baby. I wouldn't want to be in neither one of their positions. That's why I teach my boys to keep their heads on the swivel, keep their head down whenever things like, commotion happen, to go the other way. Don't be so nosy where you looking, it's just not that serious.
I feel
That's exactly how I talk to my boys.
Yeah.
So don't make life harder for yourself
Yeah.
unnecessarily.
Not at all. Not at all. Like, don't be one of them, kids that want to watch people fight and all that. No. You take your butt on the other way. Go on about your
Yep.
business.
I tell her that when you mess around, you trying to watch a fight, get a good spot or whatever. So you right in the front, they be done kicked you or punched you. Now you, you know what I'm saying? You done got hit or they start shooting. You know what I'm saying? Mm.
Yeah,
Fight
buddy.
to the right, I'm going to the left.
Yep.
that was corny.
Shoot.
I'm sure somebody will record it. I'll just watch it later.
Damn.
More than likely these days, with these kids.
It's gonna be on YouTube right before you get home.
You say right before. Boy, these kids is crazy.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Emo said Texas is a different animal and he gonna get fried.
Ooh, I believe it.
Come
I
on.
had I was it now. Miss Joy is always smiling, always smiling. I was in the airport having a nice, good old steak. And there was a white gentleman across from me, an older gentleman, probably about maybe 20 years older than I. And I spoke to him. And he didn't say nothing the first time. I said, well, maybe I didn't say it loud enough or what have you. So about 5 more minutes, I spoke again. And he didn't say nothing again. And then I had to remind myself, girl, you in Texas. You better, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. Niggas walking on thin ice around here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honey, Texas was on, I was going to move to Texas, and then I came to Texas, visited, I've been all through Texas. Every time I come to Texas, it's a bad experience.
Damn.
Yikes.
I don't know what it is about Texas. I've had men think I was a streetwalker in Texas. I said, wait a minute, does Miss Joy look like a streetwalker, honey?
How'd you reevaluating your whole life? Like, wait a minute, that's the vibe I'm giving off?
Indeed, you know what I'm saying?
Long.
Wait a minute now. Then I had to look around. I had some Jordans on for sure. But then I had to look around at the ladies I was with. I said, well, maybe it was you have brought that in.
Fuck it.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, babe.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I've never been to Texas. I was looking at a TMKC comment. She said she's scared.
Honey, I done been through a lot of places in Texas. Actually, we tried to drive from St. Louis to Las Vegas, and we were 7 days in Texas. I was so sick of Texas.
Yeah,
It didn't
tell
make
me I ain't
no.
shit about this boy. For
Honey,
sure.
we didn't even make it through.
Oh Lord Jesus.
We stopped in El Paso. We was a week in. I said, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I called a shipping company to have them pick up our car. I booked us 2 tickets to get to Vegas because I was so tired of Texas.
Damn.
But I did have some good chicken in Texas.
That's good too.
Oh my goodness gracious, I had some great chicken in Texas. Actually, we stayed 2 days in that little bitty old town just because of the chicken.
Damn. That's a good one.
Yeah,
For the
yeah,
chicken.
yes, for the chicken. So Texas, it's just one of them, the good and the bad, I guess.
No, that's real. I feel you. Go ahead, Snoop.
He act like Austin Metcalf was the authority figure. Why he didn't listen to Austin? Austin told him to get up. He should have just did what Austin told him to do. They are kids. Kids do things like that. I'm sitting somewhere, another kid tell me to move. I'm not just gonna get up and walk away. Who are you? You got to get a teacher or a principal to remove me. That's
Why
how
you gotta be
kids
like
think,
that?
man. I've been in Carmelo Anthony's shoes. I done had a kid try to tell me to get up and leave. And I'd be lying to you if I said I got up and walked away because a kid told me to leave. I'm not going on my side. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the visitor side. You got to make me leave. I ain't going nowhere. Who you think you is? I done did that before. A lot of kids do that. Go to your average high school game. Kids sit on the wrong side. Kids sit in areas they don't supposed to be sitting in. And try to have a student tell a kid he got to bounce. And watch what that kid look at that student and say. So let's not act like Carmelo Anthony is doing anything that normal kids don't do. They talk a lot of shit. And they ain't moving just for the simple fact that you told them to. You ain't finna show me up in front of everybody. It's raining hell no. I'm standing right here. You see what I'm saying? And take Austin Metcalf. Everybody calling him a racist. That's what kids do. This is my area. Hey man, you gotta bounce. Territorial. This my tent. This my school. Who him? He got another tracksuit team on logo on his shirt. He gotta bounce. We don't rock with them. Get up out of here. I don't give a damn about it's raining. Peace. Right? So that's why we ended up here. Has nothing to do with race. Cause I'm under the impression if a black kid walked up to Carmelo Anthony and told him he gotta bounce, I don't think Carmelo Anthony is getting up walking away. I'm thinking he saying the same thing to a black kid. I ain't going nowhere. And if a black kid make a threat to him, I think Carmelo Anthony would have said the same thing. Touch me and see what happened. I mean, come on now. Let's be real about this whole situation. Austin Metcalf.
But see,
I think if it was a white kid from another.
that touch me and see what happened, gonna get him.
All the
Tell
time.
you. It's gonna get him. Because that's almost like premeditated now.
Damn.
Yep. If he said that for real, because they saying nobody ever hear it. I don't know how that story even came out that he said that, but yeah, I hope he ain't speak too much to other people too much. I mean, too soon, because he threw.
Yeah.
He threw.
I hope that wasn't a statement. You right, Drip.
Yeah,
Now
if
that
he
I'm playing it
literally
back,
said that, Miss Jordan, he out of there.
yeah. And if somebody else heard him, but I can hear a kid saying that because I remember, me saying that as a young person. I wish you would. But you didn't find out.
But you know what, Miss Jordan? Weapons influence the actual, aggression.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you know that you got something, oh yeah, your talk get a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And of course, he knew he had it. And the big question is going to be why.
Ooh, So that's gonna be another hard thing they're gonna have to prove. That's
Yeah.
really hard to prove.
It is. It really, really is. Regardless of it being, they're saying that, it's legal or what have you. And definitely, the climate there in Texas, everybody is saying, are you from Texas? You know what's going, so I understand, that too. But, you are, well, I ain't gonna say too much of a minor, but you're a high school student.
But you know what, Miss Joy, all that stuff be good when it's grown ups, and people be saying, that it's legal. As soon as these kids fall into the same situation with this legal shit, now they want to be like, fuck that.
Yeah. That's why I say I won't say too much of a minor, because I know in where I'm from, 17, you can get in a lot of trouble at 17, maybe even 16.
Some people will hold you until you that adult age and then try you as an adult.
Yeah, because they can hold you for like 2 years.
Shit, as long as they want to, if them goddamn numbers ain't adding up.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh,
That's true.
Yeah. This is crazy. Both families should sue the school. Amen. That's a definitely. That's something to be looked at too, A-Dub. Because I would definitely be that parent. Like, wait a minute, how did my child end up this way just at a track meet? We definitely gonna discuss something. I'm definitely gonna be on the phone with somebody.
Come on, they playing games.
So
that's scary.
it is. Oh, it is.
Lord Jesus. Miss Joy, I said this shit earlier at the beginning of the show. I was like, would y'all believe me if I said that shit make me not want to have kids?
No, I can understand.
Sheesh.
I can understand. Hearing about the situation at FSU, I had a conversation this morning with one of my community drivers about me. I don't even really want to homeschool. Miss Joy don't want to homeschool nobody. Miss Joy is ready to kick her feet up and watch reality TV. I'm for real. But my nephew is here, but because so much goes on in school, I be nervous about, him going. It's just like, because I will mess a kid up. Let me tell you.
That is hilarious, bro. Oh,
I mean, it is so serious. Like, I am so overprotective. So overprotective. And I ain't got time to be playing. And I don't play. You know what I'm saying? So I just, it's making me just want to say, hey, just read this book and we gonna see if you smart enough to pass a GED test or something. Because this is crazy that kids can't go to school and just learn.
Yeah.
And they all over the internet.
Yeah.
So everything kept.
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean,
do you think that social media played a role in the evolution of school shootings?
Oh yeah. I mean, the bullying now goes outside of the school. It goes outside of, like when I was younger, bullying it was contained to either the school you went to or the neighborhood you was really from. Now you get bullied by the world, and these days everybody is so sensitive. Like, for real, you can't say nothing to nobody without somebody having like a lot of rebuttal. It's just like, really? Whew, it's crazy. And I mean, these kids are very, very sensitive. You can't even, they not built for it tough like how I was. If you raise your voice too much to these kids, they looking at you like, ma'am,
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I ain't going for it, Miss Jordan. Ain't no more
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah. And they disrespectful too. And ooh, honey. Let's not go there. I'd be ready to pop a kid.
Shit. You gonna pop? Lord Jesus. Well,
I don't mean
shit.
pop like with boom boom, but pop with my back of my hand.
No,
You
for
know.
sure. I definitely got
All
you.
right, it's some parents out here that's going that far because I saw a story. I don't know if I emailed it to you or not, Drew, but the lady was had us squared up with the kids on the bus and broke somebody's nose.
Yeah.
She going to jail.
And so, everybody was divided. Like, you got people side with the mama, like, yep, I'm stepping like that by my kids too. And then you had other people, of course, saying, nah, she went too far. I was still a child. So it's just like, I don't know where I stand with that because I understand both sides.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't, like, in the act, if I catch you putting your hands on something I love in the act, okay, we might have a little tussle. I'm gonna try to handle it the most adult way as possible, but we all know that things happen. Cause I sure ain't finna watch mine get beat up or nothing. I'm gonna definitely try to restrain you.
With what?
With whatever.
I'm gonna separate it, but I can't say I'm not gonna maybe sling you a little harder than I should have.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull you off of my baby, y'all. I'm gonna snatch your ass and yank your ass up.
It's true. I'm gonna throw this 202 pounds on top of you, maybe.
Yeah, but well, these days, man, these kids, man, look at here. These kids off chain.
Yeah, they are. They really
ain't got no respect for nothing, like nothing.
Or common sense to even understand when you tell them they being disrespectful that they being disrespectful.
Yeah,
they be like, what?
That too.
Oh Lord, I'd be like, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah. I know Shanika, she out there fighting raccoons and shit. But you know what though? This lady in my neighborhood, she actually tried to get out there and fight with these kids that were jumping her daughter. Man, they broke her arm, all kind of shit. Like they sent them to the hospital. They sent both of them to the hospital. I'm like, damn, you and your daughter go to the hospital.
Damn, how both y'all get your ass whooped?
Man, shit. Well, these kids built different these days, man. You got 4, 5, 6 girls jumping on your mama and you.
Yeah, you sure can't. Come on now, 6 of them. You at 50, I barely could handle one. I got to get you real good and get you over with.
Come on now.
But I ain't gonna be ready for the second one. I'm out of breath now.
Nah, I think I can handle at least 2.
You got 2. Well, Shanika, you 5'10". You probably could handle 2.
Yeah, I can handle 2. That third might wear me out though. I don't know because I ain't got the wind. But yeah, 2 just from me when I get angry, like I get this. I don't know, like my body morphs and goes into autopilot, so it don't hit the same.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. That's why I did not fight. I know that exact feeling, Shanika. I say I turned into Wonder Woman. I'm gonna turn something up.
Boy, look at here.
Crash out, dummy. Stand up, everything.
Everything, honey. I'm gonna be up under the jail. So Miss Joy gonna walk this the other way.
Yeah, I told a story one time on here before. I had told a story one time on here before where these 2 girls tried to jump me and one of them ended up jumping out. The fight. Like, come on, Ashley. Like, nah, Ashley finna get this work. You can stay over there though. Yeah.
Not jumping out the fight.
She was like, all right, I'm out.
Wow.
Because I was tearing both of their ass up.
Yeah,
boy, look at here. Shanika is not a fighter, y'all. She just saying this for.
But see, that's what happens. The
exactly.
folks that
I'm not a fighter.
That's them the ones you gotta watch out for. Because Miss Joy ain't no fighter either. But I was always the one that was tested. Come on. on, test me if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you why I'm quiet.
That.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
Hopefully y'all going to jail after the stream. No, I just want to tell y'all that. Yeah. Get the-
bye.
School
We
sitting
ain't name no name.
Go ahead, Slick.
on Austin Metcalf tent. I think Austin Metcalf would have approached him as well. Hey, buddy, this is our tent. You ain't one of us. You gotta bounce. you see what I'm saying? And you see what the friends and everybody said about Austin Metcalf. He was a leader. He do this type of stuff all the time. So I'm starting to think Austin Metcalf was the type of kid, if you sit under his tent, he gonna have you bounce. And I feel like most of the time he was successful in doing it, but he ran across Carmelo Anthony. That's all I'm saying. Now, my prediction on this case, I know a lot of people is gonna be mad. A lot of people is emotionally invested in this case. But I don't think Carmelo Anthony is gonna get a lot of time. I really don't. I think he might plead to a lesser charge. Don't be surprised if Carmelo Anthony get a 7-year sentence.
Hell nah. I don't think he's going to get that.
Don't be surprised. People saying it's premeditated.
They need to give him a suspended sentence.
Damn.
How does the suspended sentence work?
That's like when you don't have to actually go to jail. As long as you stay out of trouble, then you
So-
good. But if you get in trouble, then you gotta go and serve the rest of your time in jail. That's my understanding of it. Don't correct me, Drip.
Would they suspend like a sentence more than 10 years?
I don't know. I just know I've seen cases where people, because I didn't know that was a thing until I saw a case where somebody got a suspended sentence, and I'm like, what? What is going on here? Like, oh wow, because it's not even house arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like you off scot-free as far as I'm concerned, but yeah, you just can't get in no trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of hard though. To do that, to not get in any trouble for however long. Because like shoot, I would think you probably couldn't even get in, even the least of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you really have to just have your ass in the house.
Yeah, basically. I was on probation before for a couple years, and that's exactly what my lawyer told me. Stay in the house. Yeah.
So if somebody start getting loud trying to argue, nah, I'm out. You got it. Yeah, I'm soft. Like, whatever.
Right, for sure. I cut family members off and everything. They said don't hang out with people like you.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
People say he went looking for trouble, but Austin Metcalf approached him. If he was never approached by another student and never got hemmed up, I don't think Carmelo Anthony would have stabbed anybody that day. Can we be honest and say that? Yes, he was arrested. Yes, he was charged with first-degree murder. Yes, his bail was placed at $1 million. I thought that was too high. I'm like, damn, I get it's a murder, but $1 million? I seen niggas get killed in the hood all the time. They bail don't be $1 million. They bail be $200,000. $20,000 you get out. So I wasn't surprised when Carmelo Anthony got his bond lowered to $250,000 because I thought that $1 million bond was excessive. If Pookie killed Lil Ray Ray, Pookie getting the $200,000 bond. What makes this case so special? There's a $1 million bond. A life is a life. Whether you're a gang member, whether you're a civilian. So I was very uncomfortable by that bail set amount. I'm just being honest with you guys. And Carmelo Anthony, he posted bond. He was released today. A lot of people was mad. A lot of people was in their feelings. And the reporter asked some questions when Carmelo Anthony was walking out of jail. And a lot of people thought she was wrong. A lot of people thought she was thirsty. And a lot of people thought it was poor taste for her to be there asking this young man these type of questions. I'm going to play the video, and then we're going to come back and break this whole situation down. Let's go.
We're up, we're up, we're up, we're up.
Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Anything that you'd like to say to the victim, the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart?
Now, you heard what she said? You have anything to say to the victim? Why was you armed, Carmelo? Now, you know his lawyer had a talk with him before all this happened. We're going to walk out of here. The paparazzi going to be outside. The reporter's going to be outside. Wherever they ask you a question, don't answer it. Don't even make eye contact with them. Just keep walking straight. Put on a poker face. Don't engage with the paparazzi and media at all. This is a high-profile case. We don't want you opening your mouth saying the right thing. Don't even say you innocent, nigga. Just walk straight to the car and we're going to drive away. So she wasting her time. She know he ain't going to answer that question. Talking about what's your self-defense claim? Like he really going to stop and give you an interview. When it's a high-profile case, everybody's emotional invested. Everybody's views are extreme. And this case is showing a lot of people insecurities. A lot of you guys are insecure about race. A lot of y'all are. Y'all ain't happy with yourselves. Y'all take pride in little small victories. And I'm just like, dang, I ain't cut from that cloth, man. I call it how I see it. I don't give a damn if you black, white, brown. I don't care. But let's continue.
Carmelo, why were you armed at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Excuse me.
No, you like to say.
I had to browse next to
Y'all see that? Carmelo Anthony is free. $250,000 bond. He drives away. He got to wear an ankle monitor. He get to go home and prepare for trial. And this is what I mean when I say everybody's views are extreme about this case. Everybody racial bias is getting in the way. Because you actually got people mad that his bond was $250,000. They wanted it $1 million. They wanted him the needle in his arm. And I'm like, you guys are sick. I'm waiting for the facts to come out. $250,000, that seems about right. I'm just being honest. Let's not get stupid about this whole case. The hell is wrong with you people, man? 17-year-old kid. You know, some people call it a mistake. But hey, man, he got the right for a fair trial. Just like we reserved judgment on Kyle Rittenhouse. Just like we reserved judgment on Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman was a grown-ass man. Trayvon Martin was 16 years old, and George Zimmerman's defense was, I was scared. Trayvon Martin didn't have no weapon. And everybody say, yeah, he stood his ground. What's the difference? I'm confused now. I thought we liked the stand your ground law. I thought we liked when people invade your personal space and attack you. You got the right to put them down. I thought we liked that. What the hell has happened? So we are no.
Deep in the heart of Texas, I'm trying to tell you, it's through. What up, Riaz in the building? Yep. Deep in the heart of Texas. Yup. Bring your ass down here playing.
No, you cannot. You cannot. That I learned that the first trip I made.
The first trip.
The first trip that we went scouting Dallas, honey. I was told at every stop, you don't need to go here, you don't need to go there, you don't need to go here. You better not be smoking. You know you. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's too much rules.
Yeah, too many rules.
Mhm.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna have Miss Joy down here in the clank for 25 years. Let me get out of this thing. Let me get out of here because that's one thing I like to do. I like to drive and do my little thing. If you
Yeah.
can't do that peacefully, we gonna have a problem.
Yeah, we gonna have problems. So that's why the woman I date, she got to smoke. She got to be a hippie
Yeah.
because it's gonna be a problem. Well,
Oh,
you
it's
gotta do
it's
Rachel?
plenty out there now.
Motherfucker. Yup. Oh. So women, if y'all hear me talking, I only want smokers. No. Intelligent smokers. God damn it.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy too, but it is what it is.
No, they out here.
Oh no, I know they out there. A lot of them do it and be scared to tell you first.
Yeah, for
Find
sure.
out. Let y'all go somewhere and she get to sniffing. Yep, she a smoker.
Is that the
First
tape?
She let you sniff before me. Oh yeah, we through. You got me. We good. What you worried?
I didn't know that was the tail. See, you didn't learn me something, Drip.
See, I'm just saying, like, it ain't for everybody, but the ones that it's for, y'all go somewhere and it's only a smoker gonna know what certain shit smell like, even if it's been trying to be, cleaned up and, tapered down. Nuh-uh. We smell that shit. And if you get to sniffing like, babe, you smell it? I'm like, So you smelled me the other day too then when I tried to cover that shit up.
Yeah.
I swear.
I don't need to try to cover it up because it's nothing that can be really covered up.
Come on now, Miss Joy. You know that shit tough.
Mm-hmm. So I
Lord
try
have mercy.
even to do it. My crazy self used to be at work reeking. Oh my God. I said, let me get up out of these people's offices.
Yeah.
I need to be running my own stuff because I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah. That was one of
Nah,
my
I think that tobacco is stronger because there have been times where I've smelled like trees, and then I'll go to like a casino or an environment where it's a lot of tobacco smoke, and then when I leave, I don't smell like trees. I smell like tobacco.
Really?
Yep.
I think it's all smoke, period. Just fucking.
Yeah, it could be just all smoke, period. For sure.
Because
But
the smell
I
is different.
definitely, yeah, there's a distinct difference. Like I noticed ganja smell way before I noticed a cigarette. But I am a former smoker too. So that could be that too.
And then you in that casino, you sitting by somebody probably smoking the whole time on an oxygen tank and all kind of shit going on. So, it's a little different. But then again, if you go hot box in the car, you definitely gonna smell like that dope.
Mm-hmm.
But if you in a casino sitting around with a bunch of smoking, tobacco smoking and all kind of shit that's tobacco based, then yeah, you definitely gonna smell more heavier. So yeah, I'm with you on that. That was the end of that video.
No.
No, okay, let me finish it. Then we gonna get to the press conference.
No longer a fan of Stand Your Ground. Is that what everybody telling me? That's all I'm saying. I'm confused about that. But anyway, it was an article written, by Daily Mail, and they wrote about Carmelo Anthony. And pay attention to some of the words they use in this article. Pay attention to the headline. They are really playing on this whole little race bait thing. Let me read this article for you guys right now. Let's go. It's crazy. Boom! It's a teen killer whose victim, 17, died in twins' arms, set to be freed from jail amid huge bail reduction. Teen killer, victim who was 17, died in his twin brother arms. Boy, they really playing on people's emotions, ain't they? Let's continue reading it. A teen who family stabbed a 17-year-old boy at a Texas track meet had his $1 million bond reduced to $250,000 on Monday. Anthony, age 17, was in court as he faces a first-degree murder charge for the killing of Austin Metcalf, who died in his twin brother Hunter arms after being stabbed in the heart earlier this month. When he posts the bond, the accused killer will have to wear an ankle monitor and cannot leave his parents' home without permission from Judge Angela Tucker. His lawyer said he expects him to post bond later on Monday. The team wore a gold jumpsuit, handcuffs, and chains that he watched defense lawyers had asked for the bond to be lowered to $150,000, citing his age and lack of criminal history. Prosecutor has asked Anthony's father, Andrew Anthony, why he cannot use more than $400,000 in donated funds for his son's defense to pay the original $1 million bond. Andrew Anthony told the court that he has no access to the donated funds and could not afford to pay a $1 million bond. As reported by CBS 11, Anthony's lawyer also said the money was not for bail and instead should be used for a legal defense. He gonna need it. Collin County, they gave you a $1 million bond, and they want your head on a stick. They trying to make an example. That's why I don't think they should have this trial in Collin County. They gotta move this trial somewhere else, but it's such a high-profile case. There's no way, wherever you move the trial to, the juror heard about this story. They gonna have tainted views anyway.
Wow.
Just being honest. But let's continue. Anthony's father will also question the court over an incident in the teens' high school back in February that involved an altercation assault. It's not clear whether Anthony was an aggressor, victim, or witness in the incident, which was handled internally by Frisco Independent School District. That's a picture of Carmelo Anthony. Looks pretty dapper. You know, he dressed up. Picture of Austin Metcalf. Hell of a football player, you know. Both kids are pretty good kids, you know. Sad situation, man. Let's see what this say. The defense also questioned Anthony's father and mother, who said their son is an ace too and the captain of the football and track teams at his high school. Anthony was described as the oldest of 3 children who had never been arrested before Metcalf's murder. He was the captain of his football and track teams at school and worked at Foot Locker, as well as the second job at H-E-B supermarket prior to the stabbing. So yeah, Carmelo Anthony, football player, track, worked at Foot Locker, worked at a supermarket. He ain't that gun-toting super thug everybody was calling him. Everybody was...
What you say, Ms. Jordan?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something. My bad. What up, Truth? UT in the building. What up, boy?
calling Carmelo Anthony a monster. You would have thought he was on the internet throwing up gang signs that night. He was just a normal kid trying to make a way. Let's continue. Metcalf's killing has divided the Frisco community and nation at large. Judge Tucker said they never had the security issues they faced with this case, according to Fox 4. A spokesperson for the Anthony family was previously forced to deny that the accused killer had been bullied by Austin before the fatal confrontation at the match. The two boys had never met one another prior to the horrific stabbing. So yeah, when it first happened, people on the other side that was looking for a self-defense claim, they were saying that Austin Metcalf was bullying Carmelo Anthony. They had prior history, but both sides admit that Carmelo Anthony didn't know who he was. They never met each other. First time ever seeing each other and crossing each other's paths was at that track meet. So we could take the bullying off the table. He was not getting bullied by Austin Metcalf. So let's just be fair. Let's continue. Just before his bond hearing on Monday, Anthony family retained Mike Howard, a Dallas criminal defense attorney. His former lawyers, Billy Clark and Kim T. Cole, confirmed to WFAA Saturday that they would no longer be representing Anthony, while the Next Generation Action Network, a nonprofit supporting the team, announced the legal change. An arrest report says the confrontation between the two-star football players began when Metcalf told Anthony he was sitting under another team's pop-up tent and told him to move, as reported by NBC. The two students from different high schools began fighting before Carmelo unzipped his bag and reached in, telling Austin, "Touch me and see what happened." The report said Austin then grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest. Now, I'm hearing rumors there's video of this. So let's go.
Wow.
What up,
That
UT?
video of that shit.
What'd you say? You didn't turn your mic up.
No, I said they better not have no video of that shit.
Ooh.
This is gonna be bad business.
Ooh,
Bad
right, that's
business.
what I said. Even if it make it to trial, you know.
I want them to come up with a video like, come on, man, ain't nobody catch it, not even the tail end of it.
Right, because usually Usually when folks start arguing, these kids immediately pull their phone out.
For real.
They-
And most of the time, you can access the camera real quick. It's always some type of shortcut to the camera.
Except me, I don't never be able to find my camera fast.
Oh yeah, on my screen, it's a camera button.
I don't
even gotta unlock my phone to get the camera. I just right there from the lock screen. And
wow. I need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, you got an iPhone, you just press the side button twice, huh?
Look, you just taught me something. Because I ain't even know that. And I done had my iPhone now over 2 years.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't know how to work it at all. My kids made me get this thing. I said, I want my Android back. You needed a degree to work this thing.
Damn.
Nah, it's lit when the whole fam or the whole squad got the iPhones. Show like it is so crazy because my son, him and his group of friends, like it's one kid, like because they all got iPhones, but one kid had the Android, and they like to do a little group chat on the iPhones. And yeah, he got kicked out. I was like, dang, how y'all gonna do Jalen like that? Just because he got an iPhone. They sure did kick him right out the group chat.
That is funny. Yeah.
They talk about that shit. If you got green bubbles, you through.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, you want to send a little reactions and like it don't work the same. Like, because I noticed now, like they can react to it. Like you could do a bubble or respond to it, but it's still different. Like it's not the same. I hate it.
Be able to corroborate the story. Did he have reasonable reasons to fear for his life? Was his deadly force justified, or did Carmelo Anthony overreact? Can we all agree? Somebody put their hands on you, you in some bleachers, you got the right to get them up off you. If you arguing that, then you stupid as hell. Carmelo Anthony had the right to defend himself. The issue is, did he have a right to use deadly force? Was it an overreaction to his self-defense claim? That's what I'm talking about. Anthony reportedly ran away before being arrested by responding officers. He had apparently told the school resource officer, I was protecting myself, and he put his hands on me. So yeah, look. Directly after the stabbing happened, Carmelo Anthony said, I was defending myself, he put his hands on me. So yeah. This isn't more to read. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Sad case, sad situation. I want to send my condolences to Austin Metcalf family, his twin brother Hunter. Seeing your twin die in your arms, that gotta be tough. He gonna need therapy. He might not ever get over that. Cause you gotta think about it. You came in this world with your twin. Y'all was dressing alike when y'all was little. Y'all played on the same sports team. Everywhere he went, you was there. Y'all got the same circle of friends. Then all of a sudden at a track meet, he loses his life. And I want to send prayers to Carmelo Anthony family. I know you send your kid to a track meet. You probably didn't know he was packing a knife in his backpack. Another kid confronts him. And all of a sudden your world is turned upside down because your kid is being accused of murder. And everybody's in an uproar. The case is highly publicized. Everybody's divided. And you got to live through that. They know your name. They know your address. So I pray that this family remains safe. I encourage them to move. Get the hell out, get the hell out of Collin County, man. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to hear how you guys feel about it.
Ooh-wee. He broke that down like a pie.
Yes, he did.
God damn. Hold on real quick. Let me put this link. I'm going to play the press conference. We'll chop it up a little bit. Hold on, let's see. On the green bubbles. UT say chill on the green bubbles drip. Damn.
Nah.
You had green bubbles, you was through. It was on your ass. Like you said, Mrs. Joy, you had to be like in like a special club.
Say that again.
That's a fact. You had to be in like a special club dealing with that iPhone.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a fact.
Honey, that I'd be like, forget it. I don't even want to know. It's too much going on.
Yeah, it's an account on TikTok that I follow, and like he teach all the little. Did you know? I bet you didn't know you could do this on your phone. Bet you didn't know, and I'm like, I sure didn't. Thank you. Give me all the tea.
Send that to me, Shanika, because honey, I don't be knowing nothing.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of little features that people don't do because, like, I just turned on the last thing that I learned was through the music. Like, you can make it like a DJ kind of like I forgot the name of the setting, but you said it where it starts playing the next song like 7 seconds into the end of the last song. So it's like no gap. Yeah, and it sounds
That shit old.
like a DJ.
You hear drip.
And so yeah, I try and put my songs on the list to where the songs flow together. Like, yeah. Yup. Hold on, let me bring my dog up on stage right quick. Now I'm getting all excited and shit. Yeah.
UT in this thing. What it do?
What up?
Hey.
What's going
Going
on?
on,
We got
Good evening.
caught that
You
boy
darn.
doing what?
Good morning.
What's going on, boy?
It didn't work, man.
You say what?
I said I'm headed to work. I said I stopped by and hollered at y'all real quick. I ain't really got into this story with nobody yet. But I think it's simple though. I mean, I don't know why people don't put your hands on me. That's it. I think it's that simple. Don't put your hands on me, because if you don't put your hands on me, nothing happens. You can be territorial all you want to, but if you don't put your hands on me, let the authorities do something to me. You're not my authority. As no kid, you have no right to tell me to leave nowhere. If you're not your coach got to do that. Now, if the coach would have did it, and he stabbed the coach, that would have been it. But you talking about you being a kid and you and your brother, you have no right to be even coming over there even talking to me. Get somebody else to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
That's how I feel about it.
You right though. He should have went and got an adult.
For sure. But you know, male children, you know they ain't doing that. What the gentleman say? Ego.
Yeah, and that's what it was. That you right about that. It was ego in it. It's ego, but it's got to be like you say. When we do stuff, we getting everything else. That's just like with the boy that shot the people at the riot. He had no business. Just like you say, it pretty much near was the same thing. He had no right to be there. That's what they said, because he was from another state. He went to go try to help. He killed 2 people over there because of pretty much the same thing. They confronted him because he was there, and he fired their ass up. Now, I ain't saying it was right or wrong, but if they don't go at him, I don't think they get shot. Same thing with this situation. If this boy over there sitting down, he ain't causing no ruckus. He ain't goddamn cussing you out. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't provoking. And he's sitting down. You had no reason to go over there messing with him.
Yeah.
No matter what you thought about him being up under the tent.
I agree.
That's true.
But you know what though?
And it's raining,
crazy
so you
because-
know he's just trying to get out the rain.
Well, I mean, the rain might save him though. The rain might be the thing to save him, because if the white guy approached him first, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna compare the body size. But God, thank you that they both about the same size. Actually, the white guy might be a little bit bulkier, but
Yeah,
like,
I thought he was way bigger.
that's what I'm saying. So that might save him too, because like they gonna have to draw this picture up in court and relive that shit, literally. And if he is the underdog, then he gonna have more, But if he say some shit like, touch me and find out, that turns into premeditated. He threw. No matter what happened.
Why would, not, I don't know, that's why I'm just asking. Why would that turn into premeditated if that's just like I'm telling you, don't walk up on me no more now, I told you.
Because you had a weapon on you. Now, if it's just a fight, it's something totally different. But if you have a weapon and it leads to something like this to where you're unalived, yeah, because you're planning it now. Like, okay, now look, if you touch me, this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's going on. This is gonna happen. Like, come on. Like, it's like he's taunting them to make him touch him so he can use the weapon. That's gonna be a whole other show too.
I feel like that's warning. I'm just warning you.
Well, see, that's the thing.
After I say that shouldn't be you to leave me alone.
But UT, they gonna say, why did he have a weapon?
Why did anybody have it? Well, okay, let's say this then, Drip. Me and you, I know you know about physical sports.
Right.
So USC, UCF, all that stuff.
Right. UIL, all that shit,
We can fight, and I can hit you in your temple and you die.
But you know what?
It's rare.
They're gonna run every steroid test in the world on your ass.
You right, but it could happen.
Nah, it's true.
Anytime you fight somebody, you can die.
But you know what though, UT? What you're saying is absolutely right. Because I was just telling Miss Joy, like, everything in Texas is legal until on some grown shit until some kids happen. Now you got a high profile case like this. Now they like, well, nah, fuck all that. We can't go off them same rules. And that's so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the white guy did attack him no matter what he said to him.
Right.
And he had no right to do that.
And I think the situation where they saying that they didn't know each other helped the boy Carmelo Anthony out better because the thing is like it wasn't premeditated to me because I'm not even looking for you to come over here and say nothing to me.
Right, that's
you get what I'm saying? So I carry my knife everywhere. If that's the case, I'd be stabbing folks all the time. But I ain't have no reason to until you start fucking with me.
Nah, what's up? Yeah.
I have a question related
he never had no criminal history.
That makes sense though.
I'm curious about when you have a gun and a concealed weapon permit, like are you required to say that to people like in the altercation?
It's best for you to let them know that you're licensed. That definitely help you out. But these are kids though, see what I'm saying? So
no, I ain't talking about this situation. I'm just curious about is that something that you would have to do like with the concealed weapon? And then, I was going to translate it to just having a weapon in general. Like, is that not, I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Say it again, Sneaker. What you said?
Now let me, because
I'm saying, like, is that something that you're supposed to announce?
Well, shit. Like I say about having a license, you definitely want to tell them if you have the time to tell them that you are licensed. They definitely expect that to be said. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn that once you get your license. But that's all I can speak on.
So see, it would have. See, this what it should have ended at. Like when he said that. I don't even know. Well, they still wouldn't have knew you had a knife. I don't think they knew you had a knife until you used it, right? So yeah, I can't even say that. So I'm thinking he might have, if he had already pulled out the knife and told him, all right, now keep on, you come in the coast, I'm gonna stab shit out your head. Right. And I guess, but if they don't know that he got the knife, then they don't know he got a knife. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's why I say I think that's gonna help him out even more. If it help him out anyway, because we know how this go with this color skin, but it just hopefully that help him out some more, I guess.
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be hard proving the whole motive. If ain't no cameras or ain't no real live witnesses, because ain't nobody said shit. Ain't nobody show no camera footage, none of that shit. No goddamn cell phone, none of that shit. And normally by now, you would have had all that. you would have had all that shit. But
I feel like
but
they're gonna
now,
really lean into him having that knife though, because like, isn't it illegal to have it at a school event anyway?
at a sports complex like that, yes, no weapons allowed. That is a fact.
Now that's what me and my dad were talking about. Me and my dad, I said, now, I don't think they gonna get him for the murder. I think they're gonna get him for that knife, and that's what's gonna really give him some time. But cause I can't see you telling me I can't use something to defend myself. Especially if I didn't start it. Now, if he started it, it would have been murder off the top. If I go up under that tent, no matter if it's raining or not, and I start popping off and I go at him, that's murder off the top. But if I won't even looking to have to use this. This just in case type shit.
Yep, that's true.
But I thought you were supposed to match the energy of the person you fighting. Like if they just got if they fist fight and you fist fight, but once you bring in the weapon, now you've elevated it to another level.
Man, ain't nobody matching
No?
that goddamn energy.
I don't know. I'm saying like that don't take it to another level. Like when you have a weapon and they don't that make you look kind of like the aggressor in some type of way?
Well, I mean, possibly, but ain't no rules in fighting. But legally, anybody with a weapon, it really don't no matter if you starting it or not starting it. If y'all fighting, it's self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause that's
If
just
you
like
got a
y'all
gun.
law in Florida, Nika. That's just like y'all law, that stand your ground law. It's the same thing. If you can't tell me what to do after you hit me. Because I don't know how far you willing to go. So I might have to go ahead and get done with you.
The only tricky thing about that, UT, is well, in Texas, I know for sure, if you shoot that motherfucker in the back, yeah, it's through.
Oh yeah.
You done. No matter what law is legal, you shoot that motherfucker in the back, meaning he tried to flee away, and you hit his ass, yeah, you done.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yep.
I think is that the same? Is that the same way in Florida?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm sure, bro. Cause yeah, you hit nigga shit. Even the police get put in jail for that shit. That's a fact. If you shoot somebody that you pulled over in the back, yeah, it's gonna be a different case. It's gonna be a different case, especially if they get unalive. And then Dub say it was a 3-inch knife. It's got to be 5 to be illegal. So that's gonna help him out too.
Cause that's what I said. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Drew. Because I just like you said in Texas, I know them young boys, country boys, damn carrying around some type of knife.
Oh,
yeah, no matter if it's a goddamn butter knife or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They carry around a knife.
Oh no,
in
that's
Texas.
for sure.
So they can't. That's what I think. Even that gonna come into play. Cause you can't tell me you want to check 9 out of 10 of them boy book bags that was just here to track me randomly that they weren't gonna have some type of knife on them. Cause in Texas, cause that's how they do shit. Even if it ain't for nothing, their intentions ain't even to stab somebody. They probably got one cause they cutting a goddamn apple or goddamn tree branch or some shit like that.
Oh shit. Nah, I feel you though. Like, and then like in the country where they at Frisco, man, them niggas doing that shit. Man, look, bro. White people buy their kids shotguns at like 8, 9 years old. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's what, like I said, even with the boy Mello, for him to have a knife and for everybody to say how athletic he was and what type of build he had and all that, for some reason he think he had to have a knife. And shit, we can't even judge it because you don't know what his environment is down there. Obviously, we might do know for this to happen.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So now if he a football player, basketball player, track, he athletic, he got a nice build to him. You would think 9 times out of 10 he ain't just walking around being scary, but he might think he need a reason to have a knife. And this might have been it.
See, UT, let me ask you this. So normally the star, because they say he was a track star, football star, all this, allegedly. You know, because everybody said they'll start just because they play, but don't be really worth the fuck. But normally, them folks like that, don't they move around with like the team or people that's gonna kind of look out for them? Because I know when I played ball at U of H, bro, like, nigga, we moved as one band, one sound. And nigga, we gonna protect the quarterback just like the field. You feel me? Like, what nobody getting jumped, what nobody getting out of line. Like, if we can stop it, we'll try to. If not, fuck it, it's a brawl. But we not letting the starter team go one dog by itself. And normally the starter team is known by other schools. That's a fact.
That's yeah, I get it, yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, bro, like, this shit don't
It
sound
just,
right.
but sometimes, you know, Drip, sometimes you get caught slipping. Just
Yeah,
like you
for
said,
sure,
and
for sure.
it was raining, so
Yeah.
he dipped up under a tent.
Yeah.
But I thought it. Now let me ask a question, because like I said, I really don't know the story. I've been hearing bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Was he with somebody that was from their team up under the tent that he knew, a girl or something?
He wasn't, so say, like, physically
Okay.
with them at the time, but he came with the friend.
Okay.
He did come with a friend. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna play this little clip. This the mom of the other guy, the Metcalf, but I'm gonna kind of bring your boy UT up to us. What's really going on with this shit, and you know, whatever. Hold on, let me play this shit.
The kid was mad. My son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, UT Jones to say he the captain of the football team. Come on now. We know the captain of the football team ain't going nowhere by himself. But hey, like you say, players fuck up too. So, hey.
Yeah, but you had a track meet though. That's a whole.
Yeah, track. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, ain't about football no more. Yeah. Well, I mean, but still, I don't know, man. I guess, yeah.
And the thing is, this is the thing, Drew. You know, now back in the day, we probably wouldn't have went to nobody else's tent. Cause you remember when we was coming up playing, we was like really rivals. Like if I'm playing we ain't really fucking with you like that. But
Facts.
But now you know these boys like the LeBron James era, these motherfuckers is friendly.
Yeah, that too.
You see what I'm saying? Cause we wouldn't even thought to go to nobody else's tent back in our day.
And normally,
even if it was raining, we just would have been wet till we got to our tent. But today they friendly.
And UT, watch this. Normally under the tent, it's the trainer. And like other little coaches, like, or either like everybody meet up under here for the race.
Right.
So I don't see how it was just nobody up under there.
And that's what I'm saying. And that might be a big thing too. They need to look into why ain't nobody, no administration there or no coaches or nothing up under the tent. No coaches up under the tent and it's raining. What the hell y'all at?
Yeah, that's wild. I ain't gonna hold. That's wild. That's wild. Nah, that make a lot of sense, bro. Cause like I say, normally the goddamn training for the school up under there, taping people up and shit, you know, and putting they little thing and shit. But man, look, it's a lot of loopholes with this shit, UT, and that's what kind of scared me on the cool. It's too many goddamn loopholes. Way too many. We gonna find out for sure. Hold on. What up, Johnson?
Just tell me about what happened today. I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at work, and so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there. I saw them have him come out. He was on a lot of machines, and it didn't take long for them to come in to say that he had passed. So, not sure, senseless act of a boy that was in the wrong tent, and my son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was. And
the right thing, telling him.
And that's what the bullshit come in there, right?
Come on, bro. Come on, UT. Because they going to spin a race card, all kind of shit. But luckily, old boy was a little bit smaller than the other dude. Because, bro, you telling him he got the tit and then you charge him and put force? You can't. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up.
This type of shit make you not want to feel sorry for him because you said some shit like that. And you know your son didn't have no. My thing is, you have no authority to be even talking to nobody, no matter
Come
if
on,
that's
man.
your team 10 or not.
That's a fact.
Dad.
That's a fact.
You ain't have no authority. That's just like you. And I know, Drip. We watch football.
Right.
When them kids go over there, when them kids go to the wrong, like if somebody get tackled over there on the wrong side of the field, what them coaches do? They make sure they run over there, and make sure they ain't getting in trouble.
Yeah, because a lot of them motherfuckers be doing janky ass shit. They might kick them. They might try to, push them down harder. They might end up falling on the nigga, or just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But you never want to really go on that side. Getting pushed out of bounds, tackle type shit. Because the coaches.
Yeah, they gonna do anything to you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, for her to say, and you know what I'm saying, I hate that. I don't want nobody kid to get killed. I wish this never would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But don't say that type of shit right now. Your PR person ain't helping you out by you saying that.
Come on.
Because he wasn't right to. He didn't have the right to do that. And people keep saying that. And that's just not true. You don't have no right to come tell me to leave somewhere.
Come on, man.
You're not over the school. Now, if, like I said, if it was a principal or the coach, that's a whole different thing. We talking about a whole different situation then. But you're not an authority figure over nobody as a 17-year-old kid. You cannot tell me, you can't tell me what to do. And I came here with somebody. Now they might have left, and I'm just probably still chilling, talking to somebody else. But you don't got for you to have the audacity to come to me. You shouldn't even have that audacity if the team, if the coach is not there.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. And that's why this.
Because I know me, even if he would have came at me like that at 17 years old, if I don't have a knife, I probably would say, hey, don't fucking touch me no more. I'm gonna goddamn knock your ass out. Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. It ain't just gonna be no, you just don't try to punk me out. Because as a kid, that's one of the main things is that somebody I don't want to happen. And then shit, just like we said, it's very surprising that nobody ain't got no camera. So them kids scared of that camera. So he gotta go back at him.
Yeah, man. That's why a lot of these niggas who pull these guns be the weakest ones, the most scariest niggas, and they the ones in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Yeah.
That's fact.
Ooh.
You know what I say? I just don't. I ain't like that she said that. You want to, like I say, I feel sorry for her but that sounded like some shit that they told her to say. That wasn't even no genuine statement that she just made. That was like, I need to say this because it's gonna sound good on my son's behalf. Instead of I'm sad and mad about my son, I'm just gonna say some shit. He had every right to. No, you didn't. You don't have no right to tell nobody to leave.
Yeah, like that shit screaming like, who the fuck are you vibes?
Right.
Boy, wasn't having it. I feel you. Shit. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't like that statement.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was fucked up for sure. Because at the end of the day, like, if there's no nobody there to to address that shit, bro, they don't give you the authorization to go try to remove somebody with your motherfucking physical hands. Hell nah. Go get somebody and tell them to move.
Especially if you told him the first time and he moved. Now you go get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then obviously he already had touched him one time. So you told me to move. I didn't move. Then you obviously pushed me or touched me or something. And I told you, if you touch me again, I got something for you. I don't gave you 2 warnings that I'm not just gonna leave like that. So go get somebody. You knew this shit was finna go. Either we were finna fight, one or the other.
Yeah, he did.
Them the only 2 options that was finna go on right there. They all was gonna fight.
I think he wanted to fight. Honestly.
You see what I'm saying? So now if you wanted to fight, I might not want to fight today. I got something with me so I don't have to fight.
Nah, I'm with you.
Man, I wasn't trying to use this shit on you because I wasn't looking for you.
I'll be damn.
Cause my thing is that just like I was seeing somebody else on another show. They were saying, they got in the fight with this dude that was much bigger than them on a basketball team or whatever, right? And he said, I ended up having to fight him because he came at me.
Right.
And my thing is like this: if you had a goddamn knife, because you already sounded like you was scared of him, if you had a knife, you probably would have goddamn jumped his ass too. Not necessarily gonna kill him, but if you had something to get him up off you, you're gonna try to get him up off you.
But see, didn't they say that after he stabbed him, the nigga fell down some bleachers or some shit? That's how he passed?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because nigga fell down the bleachers and like hit his head or some shit. And
Not
see, that's
that.
another, and see, that's another thing. If you if they do the autopsy and like let it go to the public, that's gonna set a bunch of rules too. Because if his demise was not from the stabbing wounds, because just think about it, UT, a 3-inch blade, bro. That is not a lot, bro. That's like a fingernail clipper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I didn't even know that part. What you just said, Drew.
Yeah.
Now that might help him out too, because if he didn't die from the stabbing, that's a whole nother thing.
It's just a fucked up word with the stabbing, period.
Right.
But like, you know, if it's still legal, you know, is it an age range on the shit? Is it 18 and up legal type shit, or is it just legal period? But a 3.5-inch blade is like a fingernail file. Not even that, a fingernail clipper. Because the 5 is the limit. So what are we even having a conversation for? Then you give a nigga $1 million bond, and then you finally felt retarded as hell, so you bring it down. Now they find out what a judge said. They sending death threats to the judge, all kind of shit. Then they saying since he raised over $500,000 on a GoFundMe that they shut down because GoFundMe don't support, you know, criminal activities. So they started up a new one. He got $450,000 on it. Bro, they say the most supporters was white racist people. That's wild. That's wild. But you know, Frisco is like damn near Dallas. That shit country and racist.
He said the supporters for the black boy was racist.
Yeah, well, white. Matter of fact, let me bring up this other video, cause she ain't. Well, I'm gonna let her get her little shit off, and then we're gonna play this other one and watch. Bro, you're gonna be like, wow.
Yeah, I don't care what she got to say.
Yeah, you say you don't care?
No.
Okay, cool.
She'd already said enough. I've heard what I needed to hear from her when she said he was doing the right thing. You're done. Next story.
What do you say? You're through.
Yep.
Oh, you see, because UT, they say that they got a rap song out too. This the video right here. Hold on, let me add it. Bro, this wild, bro. This is wild, bro. This is wild. It's crazy, right? But you know that AI shit heavy these days, so I'm hoping this is what it is. But, bruh, man, look. Boy, you gonna stay your ass off the goddamn tabloids, you gonna be out of there. Out of there. Let me see what's the name of this video. Okay, bet. Let me see. Boy, this shit crazy. Then it was another shooting literally right around the corner from them niggas at the school. Ain't that shit? Here we go.
Jeremy here from the Quartering, and this Carmelo case just gets weirder and weirder, including some wild comments on Carmelo's, in my opinion, fraudulent fundraiser. But a new
damn, I ain't hear that part. Ooh, shit.
Rap song has been released in his honor, apparently, because of course it has. The judge getting FBI coverage and a whole bunch of other stuff that is just very, very odd. And this is crazy. And I'm surprised, he hasn't become a millionaire just yet, but just an update now, he's up to $450,000 raised. Congratulations. The neighbors of where he is currently living are saying that it's nonstop Amazon packages coming to their house ever since his release.
Come on.
And they don't want him in their neighborhood. And who could possibly blame them? Let's start with the judge. Judge in the case gets added security. FBI.
Bro, Bro, you see the buffoonery, bro? Amazon packages. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Amazon packaging, bro. Wow.
Investigating threats. Now, I don't know if people sent threats. I hope that they don't. I hope that they wouldn't be, ruining their lives, over sending a tweet or whatever the case may be. But here it is. The Collins County Sheriff's Office told us Tuesday that it's beefed up protection around Judge Angela Tucker in the wake of her Monday choice to lower the alleged high school track meets bond from $1 million to $250,000. Many believe because they have the same skin color.
Wow.
The CCSO said court staff and concerned citizens reported the menacing remarks made against the official, and now the team investigators, as well as the FBI, are probing the matter. Now, I did see the judge got doxxed. This is a part of it. I don't support the doxing. I would rather, support people removing her from her position or getting her fired or disbarred or whatever the case is, of starting petitions for her to step down, to recuse herself from this case, whatever the case may be. But nonetheless, that's where we're at. The attorney for Anthony, the 17-year-old who's facing these, felony charges. However, when an attorney for them has argued that to the judge that $1 million bond was unnecessary due to his client's lack of criminal activity history. Well, he's only 17. You got to give him time. Of course, these vile anti-white comments we got to talk about.
What the hell?
I don't want to even listen. I got to get her going to work anyway. But that was some bullshit he just said.
So was.
That's some fucked up, man. Talking about he only 17. You got to give him time.
Give him some time. Yeah, that's crazy.
Give him time.
See what I'm saying? So now this is why you can't take that motherfucking ass serious. Because now if you just gonna read the fucking article and why would you say that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him time to do some more criminal history. The white boy could have had more time to do some criminal history.
I mean, earlier he was like, "Oh, the people don't want him in the neighborhood," and he was like, "And I can understand why," or whatever he said. Like he was in agreement with that bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, I can't listen to motherfuckers like that because they just, if you gonna come into it, be by the law. Don't do all that extra shit because now you're trying to pull heartstrings.
Right.
You're trying to pull goddamn anger out. You're trying to pull sarcasm out when you want the facts. If we get the facts, and me, this is how I am, and I know y'all Drip and Nika, y'all know this how I am. If the facts is the motherfucking facts, I don't care if Nika wrong, I don't care if Drip wrong, I don't care if I'm wrong. If the facts say that UT is wrong, take me to jail. But I'm not finna be throwing shit in there just so I can sway the jury or sway people. No. Am I right or am I wrong? Give me the facts.
That's a fact. That's crazy. That's a fact though. They definitely trying to swift and swindle this motherfucker. That's for sure. God damn. Motherfucking cracker. God damn it.
For real.
So he did some cracker
who wrote the
that
song?
whole statement was some cracker ass shit there now. And that was some he did some shit on that.
Who supposedly wrote the rap song, Drip?
I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all be good, man.
That's a bet, UT, man. Have a good day, bro. Have a good day.
Thank you for stopping by, man. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Let's see. I don't know if it was.
I thought they were saying that the boy Carmelo wrote the rap or something like that, so he didn't write it.
Well, I don't know. What they saying is, he's saying he hope he didn't write it, but it could be AI these days. Who knows? But we don't know how the nigga will sound, none of that shit. But I don't think that would be the right thing to do. Let me see.
I thought it sounded like he was saying that somebody wrote it in his support or in his, to honor him. And so
Yeah,
when he
that's
said
crazy.
that you know they came out with the rap song to honor him, I'm like, okay, so clearly somebody else wrote it, you know, on to support him in support of him. Damn, I don't know why I couldn't get that out.
Shit, get tongue tied ass.
Whatever, shut up. To honor him though.
Nah, for sure.
But yeah, that's crazy though. Like, because Tia could say that they was going back to BJ, he was like, damn, they counting packages now. Like, and Tamika said that's worse than pocket watching. Like, for real. Like, yeah, you got like 20 Amazon packages delivered to your house yesterday. And why is that your business? Like, why does that qualify me to need to leave your neighborhood because I'm getting a whole bunch of packages? That bothers you? Why?
That's wild. I got matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up the clip with his parents speaking to what's that nigga name?
A quartering.
Camilla.
He need to be slapped.
Wow, this is crazy work.
Knock a couple cents up out of him, knock him down to a pennying.
Okay, let me see. This
A lot of bullshit. The judge needs to require herself. Oh, wait. That's not what that says. Why do I not even recognize this word? Hold on.
What's your do?
It's me. You use the word that I ain't readily recognize, and I don't like that. HT.
Okay.
B.
Shout out to that boy HT in the building. Hold on, let's see. It's right.
Release yourself?
Yeah, he look like a real racist cracker.
I hate them glasses or them shades, shall I say. It's just, that make it worse. Oh yeah, we gotta see his arm broke. Okay.
That's crazy. Gonna show this some bitch. Some bullshit.
But if anybody know about this, okay?
Not some lokes. Them some blue blockers. He threw.
Check, test 1, 2.
This buddy in the back looking like a Timu Nick Cannon. Hold on. Where did he come out?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna spread this across y'all before I get started. Just make sure you let me know if any one of your cameras are One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. We all good? We all good?
Nah, we ain't good.
Okay. All right. I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note that I can tell America. What we've seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words, don't quote anybody, is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. Next Generation Action Network from the beginning has respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion close. We have not attacked. We have not shared the information that was shared with us about Austin Metcalf, because we respect the dignity of life and loss. And as a minister, I would not attack a grieving family, even if I disagree with them. When I have stood before this podium for people who have died at the hands of law enforcement, I have asked for that same manner of respect. And even when the shoe is on the other foot, I will not do that. And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who was not invited. He knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family, but he did.
Wow.
And so I say
So
to
he
people,
showed up to the press
actions
conference and he
speak
wasn't even
louder
supposed to
than
be there. Funky bastard. Wow. This nigga came to the press conference and he wasn't even supposed to be there. Boy, that's cold.
You talk about the daddy, right?
Or the Metcalf dude.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That's wild.
Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives that want to make this thing a political thing of hate, yet bigotry, and yet racism. We have conservative operatives that have been posting nonstop about this case. It is outright disrespectful. We haven't been doing it. The Next Generation Action Network has been here, popular and unpopular. So regardless of what going on, that was disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I will leave it to y'all to define it. But of course we want to. Y'all, I'm Minister Dominique Alexander. I serve as the president of the Next Generation Action Network. Today I come before you with a heavy heart, but determined in spirit, not just as an advocate, but as a black man, as a father, as a protector, community, and children. There are 4 critical points I must address today, and I want to make sure that the public and the media and everyone who believes in truth and justice First, the misinformation about the fund. From the very beginning, there was an intentional disinformation surrounding the fund created in the support of the Anthony family. The Carmelo Anthony Fund, hosted by Give, Send, Go, let's be clear, the family has not received one dime. Any of the media could have verified this, but we saw on Twitter, we saw on Facebook, and so many different things of the false, lavish life of this family. $800,000 home, purchase Escalade, and private security. Let me make this very clear. The Next Generation Action Network has always had its security detail. Many of you that know us in the Dallas and Fort Worth media know that we have our own security detail. One of the individuals that escorted Carmelo Anthony out of jail is here present with us now. They are a part of the Next Generation Action Network security team. The family hasn't hired any private contractors or whatever, or splurged or whatever. But if they have the audacity to spend money for their safety and security, that's their prerogative. The family has not withdrawn, and just until recently, just yesterday, they were officially notified by Give, Send, Go that they could start the withdrawal process. But if anybody know about this process, they know that that takes about 2 to 3 days to withdraw from that and actually hit any account. But this blatant propaganda wasn't just about the fund. It was to discourage the public from giving to the fund. That's what this was about. Because just like TMZ was able to call, Give, Send, Go, everybody in the media, in these news outlets that I've never heard before, could have did the same thing. When I first called Give, Send, Go, they gave me every information that I needed. Okay? So that's what I'm going to say on regards to that. Let me make this very clear. This family never authorized a single fund on the GoFundMe platform. All of the funds that were raised on the GoFundMe were all fraud. All of the funds that was raised on that platform were fraud, okay? The family was the first to report these funds. One of the funds we identified raised up to $11,000. So a post about anything that stated that GoFundMe took everything.
Put your hands together for my motherfucking friend.
Omni in the building. What up, gang?
What up?
What's that, folks?
What it do?
What's good? Good morning. Fresh off the job.
Yes,
you know what time it is for me.
What you got
Been in
going
about
on,
12
G?
hours. Nah, just unwinding, smoking my little weed. And this is an unfortunate situation all the way around. It's unfortunate. Anytime there's a loss of life. But I will say this. I will say this: the moment you start telling me how black men got to defend themselves and black boys have to defend themselves, you lost me. You'll lose me every time. Now we could get into, we could talk about the legalities. Was it legal? Was it not legal? Should he have had the knife? According to the school policy, no, he shouldn't have. According, if people would just stop saying things on social media like, oh, they got into it before and that's why he had the knife on him. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need to really stop saying that, because that's going to mess up the case, because that shows premeditation. And they trying to get him on man one. I mean, not man one. They trying to get him on capital. Actually, it might go down to. I can see them getting him on man two, but if they start bringing in the fact that, oh, they got into it before and whatnot, if that doesn't get brought to the table, if that doesn't get brought to the courtroom, most likely it's going to be man two and not capital murder. I don't think they can actually do capital. The burden of proof on that is rather high, but I think they could do man two, maybe man one.
But Omni, they saying that they never met before, and this was their first time interacting.
That's a fact.
Okay. Because what I've been hearing on social media is, he been into it with the kid before. Okay. So that's good. It's good. If it was the first time, then that shows that there's no premeditation. So they definitely can't do capital. They can't do, murder one. But people really need to stop spreading misinformation then, because that's been flooding the airwaves like crazy. You know what I mean? And this is the unique thing about this era that we're in when it comes to jury selection. If the jury is already tainted before they do jury selection, you know what I'm saying? Because they're getting their news from social media, because they're getting their most people. Let's keep it a buck. Most people aren't looking to CNN. Most people aren't looking at MSNBC. Most people are getting their news off of Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And TikTok. God help us all.
Yep.
God help us all. So with that, you know what I'm saying? Like the jury pool is going to be rather tainted as a result of that. Depending on the capacity for critical thinking and discernment that a person has for social media. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's gonna be a messy situation all the way around. But yeah, you tell me how black person is supposed to defend themselves when, you know what I'm saying, when they're getting approached by someone telling them to get up out of there. You lose me every time. You know what I mean? Because I'm going off about mine. I'm defending mine tooth and nail. You know what I mean? That's just off the rip. Like I'm in a red state. I'm in Kentucky. I done choke crackers on their mama porch.
Okay. That's right. So are you defending yours if they right or wrong, or are you just going to defend them if they right?
Well, this is the thing. I defend publicly. I'm a defend them if they right or wrong. We talking heat of the moment type situation, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna defend mine, and then we gonna figure out the rest of it afterwards. You know what I mean? I'm pulling to the side, asking what happened and whatnot. But if it's heat of the moment and I see one of mine being attacked or assaulted or any of that going on, I'm going off. It's not even going to be a word. It's not even going to be a thought.
Okay. What you think about what Omni said, Shanika?
Your mic low.
What you think about what Omni said?
I mean, I ain't mad at it. That's what I say. I ain't mad at it. Like, I'm gonna defend mine when they right. When they wrong, well, yeah, I feel the same way. Publicly, I'm still gonna defend them, and privately, I'm gonna make sure that they know that I'm disappointed and that they get the help that they need to, like, if they need some mental help or whatever's going on, like we're gonna have to address the issue to make sure it never happens again.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see what these.
What you think, Drip?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now.
I can't hear shit you saying.
I
don't know what's up with your mic.
I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Honestly, me and UT had our little conversation. Oh, okay, that's why. Me and UT had our conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why it switched. It's this new camera. It got some type of mic on it too. It try to pick up every time, but everything I said with UT is just how I feel. I mean, they definitely gonna try to spin this shit with race. It's a bunch of little loopholes in this shit to the point where it's too many goddamn loopholes. Kind of scary, but I mean,
And people really need to stop bringing up Kyle Rittenhouse and
that too.
You know what I'm saying? Because there were no black people were trying to come after Kyle Rittenhouse. That wasn't a race thing. I don't even know why that was. Like, if you actually watched it from beginning, middle to end, that kid, he was way out. He was out of where he was supposed to be at, in my opinion. But I mean, it was a bunch of white people coming at him, and he was busting back at him. That's how that went. Totally different situation.
Mm-hmm.
This situation, they were trying to get him up out of section. They were telling him to leave, but they were doing it in an authoritarian manner. They didn't go get a teacher. They didn't go get, the coach. They didn't go get an adult that had the authority to tell him to go. They were like, no, kid. They themselves, as students, were telling the student of a rival faction to get up out of there.
Yeah,
and then they put their hands on. They put their hands on them.
Right. That's where you get fucked up right there. When you call yourself trying to push force on another kid.
So why we want to bring up things like school policy to not have a knife on the premises, I understand that. But is it also school policy to go get a teacher, or is it a school policy to put your hands on another kid that's sitting in your section? Or are you supposed to get someone in an authoritarian position to handle that for you?
I'm with you. They definitely gonna tell you to go get a authorized, someone who can make decisions. Because when you on a sports complex like that, I mean, it's probably a bunch of coaches. It's a track meet, so it's a bunch of people out there. You could have got anybody,
right?
Anybody.
So we gonna see what comes of it. But I didn't mean to go on that long trip. You could play the video.
No, you good. I be wanting the feedback because there's a lot of people in their feelings. A lot of people pulling the race card, and it shouldn't even be like that.
No, it was too prepubescent or how old was he?
One's like 16, 17. Yeah.
God, 16. So yeah, so these are kids going through puberty. Hormones is flying. They want to prove themselves. It's the age where the old folks would say we were smelling ourselves at that age. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they wanted to do something because they felt like they could do something. That's pretty much how it was. And I mean, fuck around, find out. You found out.
What up, Mammy? That's crazy.
Now, when we get into the legalities or what, to me, the case can go. There's a lot of arguments to be made in the case, but I don't think Murder One is gonna stick. That's just
I don't think Murder One gonna stick neither. Because at the end of the day, a 3-inch knife is not illegal. if you go get your ruler and pull out 3.5, you'll see what it look like.
Right. It's not like he had a gun. If he had the pistol on him, it would be a totally different story.
Oh shit, that motherfucker would be under the jail.
Yeah.
Under.
The knife is a little bit different, even though it's still you know what I'm saying, it's assault with a deadly weapon that led to a, you know what I'm saying, unaliving. But you know what I mean, it's gonna be, especially with y'all saying that they didn't know each other, it's really gonna be hard to prove premeditation, which is the burden of proof for you know what I'm saying, capital. So hey, look.
Yeah,
see what happens.
See, the loophole is also that he's definitely unalive. So he out of the, like, they can't get his statement. There ain't nobody came up and said nothing about no goddamn videos. It was nobody up under there but them two. So they say, allegedly.
Under the tent?
Yes, ma'am.
Just those two kids?
That's it.
I thought it was 3 of them.
No, he came with a friend.
Right.
But the friend wasn't with Carmelo when he was under the tent.
Where did he go?
I think he was actually in the track meet.
Okay.
Like running
No, but what about the aggressor? You know
Well,
what I'm saying? The aggressor,
wait.
Didn't he
I
have
think
a
the
person with
twin
him?
was there.
All right.
Wasn't the twin there? I gotta go back and look at it. But yeah, I think the twin was there. Metcalf's little brother. Well, twin brother.
Yeah,
Right,
that's the story that I heard.
Yeah, my
Is
bad.
that that's the way that I've been hearing it. That's the way I've been getting it is you know what I'm saying, there was a third person involved, and because the story is that they were trying to jump him.
Right.
That's what I understood it to be. But I could be wrong. Like I said, none of us were there, and social media is not the most reliable source. I haven't actually done my digging because I've been working a whole hell of a lot. But yeah. And who's this? This is a pastor?
Yeah, they finna speak because the daddy popped up at the press conference and he wasn't supposed to be there. Type shit, but I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, they gonna try to pull everything possible, and
he's a grieving father. You know what I'm saying, but he want to do something, but he don't know what to do because he's lost his son, and what was him. But yeah,
but you know what? I'm gonna let you hear when the guy's mom speaks too. Metcalf mama speak too. Hold on, let me play this one.
Request of the families and their supporters. This family never tried to create an account on GoFundMe. The Next Generation Action Network is very well aware of the company's policy regarding raising funds for legal defense. Okay? Since this tragedy unfolded, the Anthony family has been subject to unimaginable amount of hate, racism, threats to their safety. People have sat outside their house, sent objects delivered to their door, publicly harassed, online and in person. This is not just about Carmelo. It's about the family who dared to stand and demand justice in a return and receive ugliness that racism in this country still breeds. But let me say this loud and clear. We are not scared. We are not moving. We will not be silent. What I've always said as the president of the Next Generation Action Network, we will never ask the oppressor for permission to liberate our people. We will not ask for permission to stand up for the rights of our children. The Next Generation Action Network has stood on both sides of the fence in ensuring that justice is served. Now, getting to the information that the Next Generation Action Network wanted to share with the public today. and I will go ahead and pass it over to the mother and once I make this statement, okay? All right. There's two more finally. For the last week and a half, the Next Generation Action Network has engaged in communications with Frisco ISD to ensure that Carmelo Anthony's due process is not violated. We know that in the state of Texas, there are things that are discretionary things and decisions by the leadership of Frisco ISD, right? There are clear guidance in the state and education code regarding expulsion of a student. We have asked several times, we didn't just rush, we have had these conversations over the last several days, and we have stated that it is just outright wrong to get involved in this. Carmelo Anthony doesn't have to walk. He doesn't have to involve in any senior activities. But Carmelo Anthony is a 3.7 GPA student. And if he doesn't even go to class for the remainder of the year, he would graduate, okay? We've asked that Frisco do not make a decision in this situation. But Frisco ISD has notified of their intent to expel Carmelo Anthony from school 1 month before his high school graduation. That just shows me that Frisco ISD is trying to push off the blame. And what I have not heard the media say, as many media outlets have asked us what went on, I'm trying to find how many of y'all have asked the superintendent or one single board of trustee, why didn't you cancel or postpone? With weather in that magnitude, you couldn't have a track meet in rain or thunderstorm or clouds. Y'all are the media. Ask your journalists, your weather journalists, how the weather was that day and that time. Y'all do that research. Because as a person who is the administrator of your children, you are responsible for the safety of the children. And so it seems as if Frisco ISD is trying to push this off.
Wow.
By making this decision that they do not have to make. So the Next Generation Action Network, outside of the legal process, will be going through different avenues regarding to ensure that we fight for the rights of Carmelo Anthony. Okay? So in the next coming days, we will be announcing to the public. We will do direct action outside of Frisco ISD administration office because this is outright wrong. You are getting involved in a process that even the legal process has asked us to respect. And we're asking you to do that same thing. You do not have to get involved in this situation. But it seems that even with us going and meeting or having conversations, they have made their mind up. And we want to make sure that the records, that we talk truth to power in regards. I wanted to lay this out to ensure, because of the sensitivity of this case, there are so many moving factors that I have to explain so that this family does not have to explain. Let me say this about the 4th, and let me repeat this so that you guys can go to the Frisco Police Department. The reason why the family or me or anybody with direct knowledge of this cannot talk about the particulars of what happened in that tent, I know you know this is all law, is because if anybody tell you there was an adult near or inside or whatever, this current investigation knows nothing about that. Everybody involved at this point of our knowledge are minors. In the state of Texas, you know we cannot release or talk about minors. So stop asking us the question.
Talk your shit.
Stop.
Talk your shit. You ain't lying.
Very good. Very good point. Absolutely.
He ain't lying, bro. They're not supposed to be releasing anything on the minors. That's the school district. None of that shit supposed to come out like that. They are not adults.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wow. That school district is definitely under a lot of shit right now. We. Damn. That's crazy, bro. Let's see.
It's no. We can't even do it if we wanted to. Okay? We can't talk about it. So don't ask. There is a court of law that will express everything, will lay out everything. We can't talk about it if we wanted to. Okay? So make it clear. Go back, confirm with Frisco Police Department. Go back, confirm with the district attorney. Even in the bond hearing, you didn't see a single thing said about people that was indirect. They're minors. Okay? So stop. The social media, stop. I haven't saw not one person single-handedly get this right in the public. They're minors, y'all. Just stop. We can't. Don't send another inquiry to NGAN, inbox, do this, all of that. That's the reason why we felt like it was important to do this press conference today. We can't talk about it. So if you ask me, I'm just going to look at you, okay? So I'm telling the world, everybody know the state law. I'm not creating it. We can't talk about it. This family can't talk about it. I can't talk about it.
What up, Reese?
Nobody, unless you want to be sued. You release one of those 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds and 17-year-olds' name, the law of this land tells you what was going to happen to you. Okay? So don't ask that question. Finally, in regards to this judge, I do not know Judge Angela Tucker.
All right, killer.
I've never met her, never known her.
What up,
never been
Superfly in the
nowhere
building?
near her court. Don't know anything about her until we were notified that she was going to hear the writ. But the ugly attacks on her
What up, Dr. Quantum?
just shows Black America that no matter what you pick in the ballot box, and that is your constitutional right, it's people out here reminding us of the Black struggle in America. This woman is a registered Republican, has been for years. She put herself through school, she raised her family, she did everything. I'm a registered Democrat, proud. I'm the chair of the Dallas County Democrat Resolutions Committee. I don't know that woman.
The mother of
I am, and it has taken her a lot of strength, y'all, to come and do this today. And I want you guys to respect her as she read this and giving her the respect that she deserves, y'all.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Carmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms.
Wow.
My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom.
Man, that shit hit different, bro.
X.
The death threats is real. That's
And
crazy.
this is the ugly side of humanity.
Yep.
What the Joker saying, The Dark Knight, not to reference a fictional character, but you know,
Nah, but shit, what you saying real?
all it takes is a little push.
That's it.
And I guarantee you, this is what I guarantee for real. The people that are doing it are in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the family.
Oh no, that's a fact. That's a
Like
fact.
the family of the Metcalf boy.
No, of course.
They acting on their own.
Yep. They using this situation to show exactly who they are.
That's a fact. I'll be damned.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what social media like. It's crazy. It's crazy what social media does. You know when that man in the White House that everybody don't like, Trump started doing the tariffs and whatnot. I lost a lot of people that I knew in person, right? Because I was like, yo, my whole thing is they gonna do what they've always done, what's in their best interest. So we should always be thinking about what's in ours.
Amen. Come on now.
So regardless of who's in the office, why are we getting bent out of shape? We wasn't supposed to have faith in these people in the first place.
Come on now. I don't know.
So it doesn't make you allow someone to rule over your mind the more you think about them. So if you always gonna think, oh, Trump doing this, Trump doing that, in a way he rules over your mind. He live what do our people say? Live in their head, rent free. Such and such, let Trump be living in people's heads rent free, and they just let it happen.
Oh, look at here.
You know what I mean? But and that's the same thing. That's the effect that social media has on the average mind. And so people are crashing out, jumping out the window, doing stuff that's not in their own best interest or anybody's best interest over a situation that they are themselves not a part of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's pathetic. And to have a 13-year-old girl is afraid to sleep in her own bed.
That's just sad.
It's a wicked world, man, with wicked people in it.
Yeah.
That's just sad, bro.
I'm very shocked that they even went back home.
Yeah.
because I would have expected that not to be a comfortable place. Just, you're already, you know, in an area that you're not from or what have you. You're foreign to it. You probably stick out like a sore thumb, So yeah, I wouldn't think, that would be a place I would return to.
And they talking about they got all these Amazon packages and shit. They got security and shit. They got new cars and all kind of shit. Bro, that's wild, bro.
That's what they do. They watch. They watch us closely when we move into their neighborhoods, baby. They watch us closely. I mean, I've experienced it all my days because I've always lived around their tails, and they watch us close. I ain't friendly with none. I stay in their neighborhoods because it's safer for for my kids and the education because I can't afford private school or what have you. So I ain't friendly, but I watch them watch me.
That's a fact. I definitely do that. Let's see what these folks got to say. Lord Jesus.
Because she's fearful of what might happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution, we believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day.
Say what, Miss Joy?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought somebody said something.
There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you.
Ooh. She had to swallow that shit. That took a lot. Ooh,
Yeah, I know that took a lot.
Oh my God.
I know that took a lot.
Seen that live and direct right there.
Yeah.
God damn.
She meant it though.
Yeah. I believe it. This woman just cried after these folks. That shit making me emotional, man. That shit crazy work, man. God damn. That is a black parent who is really, she probably is tired already, man. Like she's stressed. She's stressed.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
She fighting for her son's life and her other kid's life and her husband. That's why she's speaking. Her husband can't even speak right now. You know what I'm saying? She have to come forward. She's like, oh my goodness, this situation, I wish I could go back and, redo time. Crazy.
That shit crazy. God damn. Yeah, I can only imagine parents going through some shit like this.
Mhm.
You know, you send your kids to school and they don't make it back home.
Ooh,
Lord Jesus.
honey, my heart just dropped to my feet
Man.
because I know I would, they say that God don't give you no more than you can handle. This type of situation would take me out because I know I ain't strong.
Man.
When my child.
You ain't lying, Miss Jordan. That's your child. That's your damn child, for sure. God damn it.
To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Y'all, I'm gonna show something of a post. You come for me, I come for you. Sarah Fields. Never heard of this woman. This is the kind of despicable things that led to the father being here. Political operatives motivating this family with hate. Carmelo Anthony posted on something that shows, posted here. These are the type of lies that are threatening this family. Posting the family's picture. These are the type of lies. She's getting millions of views on this. Sarah, she's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, he should be afforded the same rights that Kyle Rittenhouse had.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You lost
Daniel
me.
Pena.
God,
And all
God,
that.
dog. God.
You knew it was coming.
Oh, shit.
God damn it, boy.
Oh, it's not even remotely the same thing, but damn. He could have said Trayvon Martin. Could have said Trayvon.
Right.
But they don't relate to that because Zimmerman's free. And that's still an injustice. But he could have gone on about how long do these injustices, and he could have worked that angle. Kyle Rittenhouse, Jesus fucking, there's not a worst case you could have used to relate this to.
Come on, man. God damn. We were looking good for about 2 seconds.
I swear.
That's it.
It's best not to reference anything because
Come on, Miss Joy. Come on, Miss Joy. Come on, tell them. Shit. Hold on.
Jesus.
People who have claimed whatever their defense was, he should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video camera, but we got the video of Kyle Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back.
Jesus.
We got that. And he raised more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything.
Stop.
So since they tried to come for us,
man, come on.
Okay, now he tripping.
Stop it.
Yeah, he really.
Jesus.
Man, what's wrong with these folks, bro?
You know when you know what I'm saying, the pastor was up there giving the sermon and he was mixing scripture with the wrong message, And then, you know what I'm saying, one of the deacons or the assistant pastor or one of the ministers would have to just like send him a memo real quick while he was in the middle of the sermon. Stop.
Right.
Stop.
Where is white flag?
You going down the wrong road, bro.
The wrong fucking road.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
This is that in-house conversation that me and Shanika was talking about. Like, he wrong publicly, but we got to take him to the side real quick and be like, stop, listen. This ain't the one.
Yeah, this ain't it, G. This ain't it, G.
Darn.
You didn't reference this shit to who you said? God damn. Boy, look at here.
Oh, man.
Well, welcome to the Drip Show, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Hold on. Let's see what else this nigga say. Crazy.
I call for the community's overwhelming support for this fund. The disinformation that was put out was literally deliberate to prevent you from helping this family. And I want you to give overwhelming support to show them the community united can never be divided. And I'm gonna say this again, and this is for everybody.
Don't do it.
Black people in America, while the current occupant sits at 1600 Pennsylvania.
Lord have mercy. Here we go. We're going back down the Black History Road.
I think somebody did stop him though.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he kind of waved, to somebody like, I see.
Yo, get your shit together. Take that ass, man. God damn.
Jesus.
For a second.
And that's why he said, you know what, but this one more thing. I gotta say this one more thing.
Yo, and then fucked up.
No, you didn't.
Boy, I tell you. Shut the fuck up. God damn, Negro. Boy, I tell you.
Is this the attorney?
No, it's the pastor.
No,
He ain't even a damn attorney.
Oh, this the pastor.
He on like some Cornell X vibe because they got their own security detail and everything, so I'm guessing he the protector.
Oh, okay.
Like on some Cornell X shit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, crazy work.
Okay.
Black people in America don't have to pull the race card. It's what we live as a reality every day. It's what we have to teach our children. We don't want to, but we have to. We don't like to, but if we want to sleep at night, we got to. I ain't pulling no race card. I live it. I'm reminded all the time that I'm a black man in America. And what y'all just showed to Judge Tucker is just reminded that hate and bigotry and racial reconciliation in this country, we have respected the process. I believe that Austin Metcalf is about to have his funeral. And I wouldn't dare, even with the information I know, and plenty people can share that and all that, but we have prevented from speaking about that in these type of public forums. It will come out. They have a more than well-capable attorney, and this family will go through a process of being able to get prepared for this trial.
Oh shit, what up, Damon?
So I just say this real quick. This is our final time speaking to public and holding a press conference regarding this particular case. Now, the Next Generation Action Network will talk about Frisco ISD, but we will not do this. I will not ask this mother to do this again. The attorney will not. We won't do this again. Don't ask. We will see you at trial. Whatever venue that is, we will see you there.
Now look, this what the mama said earlier when we were talking about it. Let's see what type of bullshit then we gonna get up out of here.
Just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Tell me about Austin. What do you want people to know about your boy?
He was the most amazing kid. Oh, so smart. He had college football guys looking at him to play in college. His goal was to play in college. He just wanted to play football. His life was going to the gym and working out and being a leader on his football team. And he just had such ambitions and a drive that it's hard to find in a kid. And he's just such a good spirit. And so many kids loved him. And his brother's lost his best friend.
Now pause. Hold
They're
on.
twins, right?
Yeah, identical twins.
Go ahead.
Pause. All right. So who was expecting her to say, you know what, my kid wasn't a good kid at all. He was really a son of a bitch. And like we got a grieving mother. Come on.
Yeah.
Man. Like, what is she gonna say about her son that's no longer here? Yeah, I mean, what is she supposed to say here? Oh no, my kid wasn't really a great kid. What mother would say that? But it's gonna jerk the tears. It's gonna do the dance. People are gonna feel what they feel, and I mean, her grief is going to fuel the anger of somebody who really doesn't know what's going on, and then 13-year-old child can't sleep in her own bed at night. Yeah, I mean, like, this is so irresponsible. I blame the media on this. This is so irresponsible.
Yeah, this shit jumped out of line quick. It jumped all the way out of line quick, Omni. All the way. This shit is crooked. Hold on.
Friends, yeah. They've been like, they are the best of friends. Like, just, I'm so worried about my son because he's gonna have to face this world alone now because he had a brother that was with him the whole time, and now he's gonna have to do it alone. And I'm just so worried about him. I really am.
Was Hunter with Austin till the end?
He was. They made him go away when they were doing CPR on him, but he was there when he was stabbed, and he was holding, I guess, the wound to keep it from. He was trying to save his brother.
Yeah, she trying to get the tearjerker effect for sure going.
Boom, but this hurts their case because now she just confirmed on national television that the brother was there with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be easy for his defense to now say, "Oh, they were trying to jump him."
See, that's why it'd be best for folks to keep their mouth closed.
Come on, now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
My
want to talk to the
point
wrong
exactly.
goddamn people for sure. Y'all going to talk to the wrong goddamn people for sure. Come on, man.
My husband tell me all the time, mind your business.
Ms. Joy, sometimes we got to, and we know as blacks, we will run our shit. We will definitely try to give our little 9, 17, and 32 cents for sure.
Sure will.
But sometimes it's best for us to just chill. Stay out the way. Because it'll get us all the way in the mix, and we don't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I used to be in the mix heavy, and I realized most of the people there wasn't shit.
Always.
So I love staying out the way. I love.
It's best, Omni, to stay out the way.
God damn.
Staying out the way will save your life.
No, that's a fact, Miss Joy. That's a complete fact. That is complete fact.
But I think he said he saw when he took his last breath and before the CPR came back in. So For what I heard, he was unresponsive for 5 minutes. They were able to revive him a little, but I think it was too little, too late.
What can the community do for your family?
They need to support the kids at the school. Austin was loved by so many people. They need to know that there's other people out there for them and not against them, you know. And Frisco Memorial has got a football program it's in a process, and we want everybody to know that it's a family and they're there together. So, but just to put your arms wrap around the support. This is Hunter. Did you want to talk to him?
Hunter.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That nigga, wait a minute. Whoa, stop. Wait a minute. Whoa.
Come on,
Whoa.
somebody got the wrong
That's
PR. That's a fact.
That's a big ass.
They don't have no PR.
They was twins?
Yeah.
They were twins?
Yeah.
They were bigger than old boy.
Nigga.
They were way bigger than old boy.
Nigga.
Look how big he is.
Nigga. I hate to say it, if one of them approaches me in an aggressive manner, it's getting physical. Like,
I mean, shit.
Yo.
Two of
Nah, son. Nah. They taking growth hormones. God, dog.
Come on. These niggas drinking Infamil till they 16. Dude.
Oh, that's all around Texas. That ain't that's standard.
That's a big ass. I'm sorry.
Hold on,
That motherfucker's bigger than most. That's motherfucker's bigger than most adult men that I know.
Indeed.
Shit.
Shoot, my husband ain't number 6 feet, 250. Shoot, that boy. Whoo.
That's crazy.
But see, when you outside looking in and you ain't seen nothing, you gonna think the black dude probably bigger than him. Nope. That was not the case on this one.
Yo, Drip, go back and just have him step in the frame again, because that shit.
Yeah, I did. I pulled it back already.
Oh, okay. Because that shit tripped me the fuck out.
That nigga step in that bitch, goddamn, the Brady Bunch, goddamn. Hold on.
Because it looked like she looking eye level, and then when he come in the frame, it's wild.
Yeah, it switches. She looking up.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Nigga, he not even in the frame all the way.
Well, I tell you. The bullshit.
Cameraman had the perfect shot until he stepped in the frame. Dog, I'm sorry. This is yo, I'm running all the skibbity paps on his ass. I'm sorry. You and your brother approach me. Oh my God.
Boy, the buffoonery here is insane.
I'd be right there with you, with the kid. With Carmelo Anthony, with Anthony, I'd be right there with him. They take me to jail too. That's crazy. You don't approach. See, big niggas like they gotta learn a sense of humility, because you already see, and that's the thing about being big and black. Big black men kind of learn a sense of humility, and because we already got the black thing against us. So now it's also, you a big one too. Like, remember Green Mile?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's a huge ass kid. 17.
What up, Brayson?
17.
It's crazy, bro.
So he ain't even through.
Damn. Not through. What up, Sonya in the building? What up, Sharon in the building? Who else I seen coming here? Yes, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit. This shit insane, bro. This nigga come in the picture like he what that goddamn wrestler used to be named Andre the Giant, goddamn. Yo, he coming.
Yeah,
in
Big Show
big,
and all
big,
that.
wide
Yeah.
shoulder ass boy. Goddamn.
He the same size as Big Show.
Oh my
god. Like, you don't think that's crazy? Big Show
Oh, my
approaching
God.
me. Look, I'm pulling out the knife. I'm sorry. It's I'm sorry.
But see, like I say, they painted to where like this black kid is just so big and just black, like you say, bro. But bro, you got two of these niggas walk up on you like that. The Twin Towers, goddamn, Five Slammer Jammer. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
nigga, I'm pulling that motherfucker too. But like I say, if you get a ruler, what? And 3.5, come on, bro. That's not even a long blade, bro. It's like a fingernail clipper.
Reese, I swear to God, I heard the Big Show theme song when he stepped into the frame. As soon as he stepped into the frame, matter of fact, Drip, run it back. Run it back. I'm gonna show you something. Run it back.
Oh Lord.
Just the part where he stepped into the frame.
Around of support. This is Hunter. Did you want to talk to him?
Hunter.
Well, it's the Big Show.
Put him in a vest and
Yeah.
some boots. He threw.
Yo.
Boy, look at here.
I'm
Insane work.
sorry. That's a huge ass. That's a huge ass kid. I'm sorry.
Oh, he for sure big.
The song you say, mind your business. Nah, for real. You say, what the hell is he?
And two of those approach you in an aggressive manner under a 10.
Yeah.
What's
on.
happening? What's that?
Wait a minute. Miss Sonya said he must be the father. I be damn.
I want to know what the daddy looked like.
Bro,
crazy.
No, but
Why?
wait. We
Watch the
seen
daddy,
daddy.
be short as fuck. That's how that shit
How
works.
he is short.
We seen. Wait. We seen the daddy, Miss Joy. Hold on, let me pull it back up. We
He
seen
little.
the daddy. Yeah, little old bitty. Remember that motherfucking white dude they showed?
Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the one with the parents speaking. Hold on,
Oh,
let me show you.
Paying no attention. Have mercy.
Hold on, I got you. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, it's right here. Hold on.
Somebody granddaddy was big.
Hold on. He right here. And look, he wasn't even supposed to be there.
He wasn't.
No. This was for the Anthony family, not his funk ass.
Dude, listen.
Bracy say, and he the smaller twin? Damn.
No way he's a smaller. God, yeah, he
Oh,
a short,
shit.
bald man.
Wow.
That nigga saying he the smaller
Smaller
twin.
one? That's the smaller one?
Oh, look at him.
That's the smaller twin.
That's the small one. No wonder he good at
Goddamn.
sports.
Wow.
Bro. This nigga need to be on
He
the
don't
wrestling
even-
team.
He don't even run track.
Man,
She
look.
said he don't even run track. What is he? No, she said he was a football player, right? Or something like that. That's what the mama said. Yeah, he just you know what I'm saying? He meanders to the end zone. He don't even run. He just skips down to
Man,
the end
this nigga
zone.
play offensive line. Fuck that.
Mm.
Yeah, boy, shit. This nigga voice supposed to sound like this.
Man.
Tell that motherfucker he better get from under our goddamn tent or we gonna set this bitch off. That's a fact.
It's crazy.
Don't fuck
This
with
man-
me or my motherfucking brother.
If that's the smaller twin,
shit.
then the one then the other one, he be looking at the QB when it's time to go. It's like, look, I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. They ain't sacking nothing. That's crazy. If that's the
Wait a minute.
smaller one,
He's 17, Dub. They the same age.
Crazy.
Wow. That's a big ass boy. But you know they in Frisco.
Feed him.
I would love to be the quarterback on that team if that's the nigga I got guarding me. You know what I'm saying? If that's the motherfucker listen.
Reese
I
talking
ain't
about
gotta
some he
worry
big,
about
but not
nothing.
that big. Man, that big ass beans and cornbread fed ass white boy. That boy big as shit. What up, Petty Pendergrass in the building?
Texas, because the only way you don't think that kid big is if you are from there, because you are used to seeing big kids.
Stiff arming, he's stiff arming the shit out of everybody on the other team. Listen, now I can see it. Like, think of the kind of psychology you have growing up when you bigger than your mama and your daddy.
Come on. Well, shit, I was bigger than my mama in like 5th grade. No bullshit.
Oh, likewise. My mom couldn't tell me shit by the time I was in about 7th grade. My mom couldn't tell me, and that's what I'm saying.
What?
He not only bigger than his mom, he bigger than his father.
Man, the nigga daddy, little old shrimp. Emo, what's up, bro?
Both my sons way bigger than me, and I wish they would.
Shit, I'm still scared of my mama, Miss Joy. I ain't gonna hold you. She 4'11". And,
I told you, I popped mine not too long ago. Got him real good right between the eye, and boy, he was so shocked. And I
was shocked too.
He won't step out of line, not no more times.
Man, I told you, Miss Joy, my motherfucking mama got this stainless steel coffee cup she still got with a dent in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you.
Petty said that's Oswald Cobblepot.
God, this nigga ain't got no sense.
Petty said he's the penguin in this motherfucker. That's crazy. Listen,
down. Oh shit.
So this motherfucker, Andre the Giant, you looking down. Think of the psychology that you must have looking down at your father all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nah. He had to be held back once or twice. You can't tell me. Listen, they say he's 17. So yeah, now it makes sense. It makes sense that he feels like he has the authority to tell someone to get out from under the tent.
Yeah. He probably is pushing dad around.
Yeah,
see,
I say like Adam Morrison, Lord Jesus.
And he is short, out of weight.
Yeah,
out of shape, dude. So he don't even really like run plays or drills with his son at you know what I mean? Yeah, nah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Jones to say, was the other twin bigger? Yeah, she say that's the little one.
That's the little one.
Oh, he's Johnson said that's not the dad right there.
It's not the dad? Who was that then?
I don't know, because you know that guy got on some type of like a card or something. Maybe he like a news person or something.
Okay, well play. Let's see who it is.
Hold on, I can go find the daddy. It's cool. Not Peter Griffin. I'll be damn. Shit.
Nah, that ain't Peter Griffin.
Because I was getting ready to say, somebody probably need to check somebody's
That ain't Peter Griffin. That's the who is it? That's the annoying rival of Seinfeld on the show Seinfeld. You know what I'm talking about? The short fat.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Newman. Name just came to me. Newman.
Man, shout out to A-Dub with a $2 super chat. He say super chat number 10 goal reach. And you through. Appreciate you, my guy, for keeping up with this shit. I appreciate you.
Get a black, get a black, get a black, get a black. I played get it right. Take no. Get it right. Get a black. Take no. Come on. Get it right. Take no. Come on.
Man, shout out to Blue Jay in the building. What's up, Blue Jay? It's been a minute. Good to see you, little baby. She say, Drip, come get your boy Dominique. Who is that? I don't even know who Dominique is. Not Danny DeVito. Lord Jesus. Oh, my shit. Now, shout out to Blue Jay. What's going on, girl?
Joe Pesci.
Boy, y'all cutting up. Emo say, Drip, yo dog Sharon been talking shit. Man, that nigga. Boy, I tell you. It's cool, Emo. You know, I elevate my feet on these niggas. It's all good, man. Let him talk. He be all right. Let him talk. We'll be all right. Let's see here.
Lord Costanza is definitely that.
Lord Jesus. Damn. Oh Lord. So okay. So he part of the team that set the microphone and shit up. Okay, cool. So let me go get a clip of this nigga daddy. And then we'll see what he looking like for sure. Hold on, let me see.
Is that him over in the corner?
I'm gonna see now. Let's see, father. Oh. Okay, let me see. Father at press conference. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's crazy. This is, wait a minute. I also make that. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me get this clip real quick. Let me get the clip. He looked just like that motherfucker almost. I ain't gonna hold you, but like Jones said, he wasn't that big. Yeah, he actually wasn't that big at all. Let me see.
Wasn't that chunky?
Yeah, not at all. Let's see.
Shoot, but if he shorter than them boys probably him
somebody
around.
was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Oh shit. Man. Hold on.
But both my boys tested my husband one time.
Yeah, I bet they won't do it again.
Oh, they
Yeah, man, that's crazy work. Hold on, here we go. Sling blade in the corner is crazy.
Hello, everyone. We are about to approach.
Oh, Dominic
and
Alexander. Oh,
get
Lord.
started
Jesus.
in a few minutes. Testing
Hold on,
1,
this
2,
is
3.
past
Testing 1, 2, 3.
No, we went past them. I think that was him
Right
in that
here, right.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, right there.
We are.
So that's the daddy right there. Okay.
Okay.
He threw. Yeah, he ain't tall at all, really.
He seemed kind of solid though.
Yeah.
You
Somebody
know.
was eating beans and rice and bread. Goddamn, that's what's going on. They fed them boys country food that stick to you.
Granddad,
Bullshit.
tall, you know, or
Who?
something. Granddad.
Somebody tall, cause this is crazy. This is crazy. But they say that he said some crazy shit about his son though. Hold on, let me see if I can find that clip. They were saying that
No pushover though. He don't look like the type you could just push over. Yeah, and that's I'm just seeing that from the back.
from the bite. Lord
Mhm.
Jesus.
I'm a good, what analysis of a person. I think I have a good analysis per se.
Lord Jesus.
He looked kind of tough, like he working outside somewhere, or maybe even a police officer. he giving me police officer vibes with them glasses. But why is he there though?
Wait a minute, they had to escort this nigga away from
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony's family. Wow. Okay, here we go. I got it. Grab it real quick. See, he thought he was doing some hoe ass nigga. Sit your motherfucking ass down. That's that bullshit. Try to come back. Like, come on, bro. You tweaking. You trying to come for them folks? Really?
Oh, that's the security around him, huh?
Come on, Mr. You got this shit pushed back blue.
I'm just not noticing that security, like, sir, you can't be here.
Yeah, like, nigga, you wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah. What is you doing? What is your intention? Even that's a bad move too.
Hold on, here we go. Wow. Blue Jays,
He's still shorter than them
that's
boys.
crazy. Yeah, so they playing with these folks. They playing in their face. That's a fact. They playing. What? Ain't that like his son? Come on, demon. The fuck. See what I'm saying? Bro was not supposed to be there.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, that's not a good move. If you got this personality, more than likely your son have this personality. What gives you the authority to be here? Why would you even want to be here? What was your point?
Yeah. He might say, yeah, he covered. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. They told them, boy, you cannot be here. Oh, my shit. God damn. That's crazy work. Let's see. Like, bro, what gave you the audacity, bro, to bring your funk ass up to even be in the same facility with these folks, bro? They ain't come fuck up y'all shit. That's why that thumbnail say the audacity. Yeah, it's gotta be. These folks crazy. They ain't come to y'all shit, fuck y'all shit up. Derail.
That's what they do though. You know, they get
But
in with it.
Who the fuck you supposed to be? Like, hey, you better sit your goddamn ass down. Boy, this is crazy work. Hold on, let me see if it's another one. Cause I think he said something fucked up about his kid though. Hold on, let's see. Okay. I think this is it right here. Oh wow. Whoa. Yeah, this is it right here. Hold on. Oh yeah, see. So we finna break the internet with this.
Blue Jay say he's trying to unite. Yeah, but it's a place and time for things like that. It shows, you know, it shouldn't be handled where, you know, you're being escorted out somewhere, you know, out of a place, you know. A phone call can be had, or, you know, somebody reach out on your behalf to, you know, to the family or what have you. It shows not here. Yeah, they just be bold. They just be bold. They feel like they don't have to abide by rules for real. You have to remind them a lot that it is not those times.
So, watch this, Miss Joy. They got both of them side by side. Oh my God, the fucking irony is crazy. Hold on, let me see if they gonna. Let me see if they gonna show them side by side. Oh, wait, let me just screenshot this shit real quick. Hold on. I can just add it. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, good screenshot. Let me see. Let me download it. All right, here we go. So, wow. This is the kids side by side. This is crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you. Right here. God damn. There you go. Ooh.
Yeah, they big.
I'm pulling my goddamn knife out too. Fuck it.
Boys.
I swear to God, I'm pulling my shit out too. You
So let's picture, yeah, both of those approach me in an aggressive manner, and yeah. So something got to happen.
Lord of Jesus. Blue Jay say you're twisting it up. That's the city they live in. I'm trying to catch up with all of these comments. Shit. He isn't mad. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a lot of accusations, Blue Jay. Well, you know what? I really can't even answer that, Blue Jay. I ain't gonna even sit here and try to make that shit up for you, because I'd be dead ass wrong. Okay, peaceful too at first. Well, I mean, both sides was peaceful at first. I mean, I see where you're going with that. But the speeches, Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Blue Jay. Just don't be tricked. I'm giving facts. Well, I mean, I don't think nobody has facts yet until it's all, came out. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess because they being targeted. I guess shit. I don't know shit. But I do see where you're going with that. Like, why would they be mad at each other and they the one took the loss type shit. So I can kind of see where you're going with that. On the official report, okay. They have full footage. Yeah, I mean, I hope they got full footage from the track meet too, because a lot of shit gonna be said with that shit for sure. They call him, okay, a former. Oh wow. Oh wow. See, it's a lot of shit not by him. TMKC said they called him a form of a nigga. Damn. Wow. It's a lot of shit going on, like Blue Jay and
That's why I stopped.
yeah, me too. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Emo say she is so blue-blooded. Boy, I'm through. I ain't got time. But I can't deal, boy. Oh shit. But yeah. These are kids right here. Yeah, that's one of the ones who got damn
Mr. Long, mercy.
Yeah, he ain't worth the fuck neither.
Nah, though.
Motherfucker say rest in peace.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Drip,
god, bro.
those are grown ass men. You can't tell me nothing.
Oh yeah, they big boys.
Nah, for sure. These motherfuckers definitely
and those two didn't
water
birth
boys.
them. Those, let me tell you something. Those two came in a space shuttle at birth when their planet was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? That woman didn't birth them. They found them after they spaceship done hit their farmhouse.
You say that
not the spaceship.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. That's Clark Kent and Bizarro right there. You can't tell me shit.
Somebody get deep in about the chat for 2 seconds, please. That's it. Just 2.
You can't tell me shit.
Wow. Blue Jay say no, just read a lot about both sides. I mean, well, share some of the resources because I'm trying to read up on this shit too. I'm just not gonna go off anybody saying anything until it's just all ironed out. But like I said, that was a good question you asked about why would they be mad type shit. I feel you.
Drip. Henry Cavill comes up under your to your location and is like, yo, you gotta get up out of here. What's the move you make?
You got to make me move, homeboy. But nigga, don't threaten me with a good time because
yeah,
I'll definitely give you something to work out with. So let's go.
Christopher Reeves gonna tell you to get up out of here. Smallville is gonna tell you that you gotta listen. You can't tell me shit. Listen, I think the mom got some secrets at this point because them jeans don't even listen.
Yeah, that's
she fed them niggas whole pigs. The fuck?
She had
Mama got some secrets behind that. Mama's got some secrets.
Ooh,
she say brutal lynch here. Wow, that's crazy word. They are in a courtroom. I'm smoking a Metcalf pack now. Lord of Jesus. That's that Zah. Ooh, big fire. Bitch, Lord. Let them niggas come out with a pack called the Metcalf.
It's
no, Reese. I thought we just saw the father in the blue shirt.
I'm pretty
Yeah, that was the father. They escorted him out the building. We saw that.
Yeah, he did.
Them jeans ain't jeaning.
No, not at all. He did.
Mama got secrets,
but that little handshake looked a little weak. He gave the police officer.
Yeah, we seen his dad recently. We seen him. They had to escort that boy from the building.
Well, I
Boy,
just
you,
hope everybody calm their nerves.
you got two Henry Cavills approach you in a tent when it's raining, telling you, "Look, we about to do something to you," and he put his hands on you.
Hmm.
Boy, I'm manifesting kryptonite so fast.
Trying.
Ooh,
But see, I did teach my boys to walk away. Like, unless somebody, put their hands on you, it's gone. It's best to walk away.
Let me see. Hold on.
But I know that most men ain't gonna do that. That's what I would hope that they would do.
it ain't happening.
If they met with contention, I've taught my boys that what's best is to first walk away if that's possible, But I know that without being with the presence of a woman, that most men, they're gonna be like, "What? Make me move. I wish you would," So
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
yeah.
Hold on. This is the interview they did. Boy, these motherfuckers better stop doing these interviews. They fucking they stuff.
Yeah, they should, for sure.
Oh, that's it right here.
Hope was to bring awareness so this tragedy doesn't happen to another family.
Okay, so Mr. Metcalf, it's JFF and then METCALF.
See, the interviewer is taller than him.
Father.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that boy definitely ain't no tall guy.
Yeah, mama got secrets.
Shit. She ain't got a hold of one of them country boys down there that cooked them alligators. Brought something home to the team. They definitely in the country for sure. Frisco is country as shit.
Easy question to start with. It's probably a tough one to answer, but how have the last 24 hours been for you and for your family and for Hunter?
That's three questions. So for me, it's not real yet. It hasn't sunk in. I'm just happy to stay strong so we can handle all the things that need to be handled. Arrangements, people flying in, people coming from all over. So I haven't had a chance to really grieve yet. I know at some point when this is all over and we're able to put him in the ground, then I'll probably break down and grieve that way. But right now I'm really numb and I really don't feel anything. I just
Blue Jay,
have
I
to
know.
function. And I need to be there for my son.
That's why I said somebody
and
tall.
my family. And I need to make sure I set an example for my son.
Austin obviously is the son, and also Hunter, who you're talking about here.
Yes, sir.
Walk me through who Austin was to you. I know that you've said so much about him, I think, in the last 24 hours here. Everyone else has said a lot about him, too, about how great of a kid he was. In your eyes, though, just as a father, who was he to you?
My boys are the biggest blessing in my life. God provided them to me. God's going to get me through this. I had a dream last night. And Austin came to me and said, "I'm okay." It gives me peace. Doesn't mean I don't hurt, but it gives me great peace.
So you already at peace? That's wild. Or am I tripping? That what he said? He give him peace. Okay. Shit.
So one of the things my son, Hunter, his ability to stay strong is a character to his brother. His brother, they had each other's back. They were tight. I've never seen a bond like that, being identical twins.
Now, Ms. Joy and everybody else on the panel, let me ask y'all this. The way they did that interview and he stepped into the frame, right? Does it look like, or any facial expressions that he was holding his brother while he took his last breath?
with
He looked pretty goddamn calm to me.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
did.
not like, you know, because that been my little brother, he'd been boohooing.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't seem like over neither nobody really. But maybe they just a hard family, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, dad is seeming like he got a lot of emotion going on underneath there or what have you. But the son didn't, yeah, he didn't seem like he was.
It gives him peace, yeah. What happened
Yeah.
to his arm? I don't know.
Shoot, he probably put his arm through a wall with that phone call.
Blue Jay coming here like the goddamn detective and shit. Oh my god, bro. No, he didn't. Y'all weird. I'll catch another time. That's cool.
I want to see the credentials.
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe just anybody neither. I'm gonna just wait for everything just paying out. Like, I don't really have no official shit. I don't know. What up? How you doing, bomb in the goddamn building, man? Now, Miss Joy, you see how disrespectful Bomb Cherry is? You see how she come here? Look. My tent baby daddy. I love that shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
I love that shit, Miss Joy.
That was I want to redo.
Let's do
But
it. What up, Bob Cherry? The building. Good morning, pretty lady.
Hey,
Nah,
girl.
for real, this shit crazy though. It's
girl,
crazy.
I'm gonna go get some sleep, dog. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it with you. You
That's
too,
a bet,
Shanique.
Omni, bro. Get you some sleep, bro. Get your ass up, hit that clock again, and you're through. Yep.
Facts.
Appreciate
Peace.
you, boy. All right, man.
All right, man.
What Blue Jays say? Blue Jays say you're judging how they act like there's a right way. Blue Jay, come on now. Don't start this shit today, please, ma'am. We don't want no smoke with you. Like, I'm not judging anything. I'm just listening and being observant because I don't know how this is finna go. Like, I just don't know. But for you to come in with the court reporter shit, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Hey Dub, mind your business, bro. Come on, bro. Say 10. It's cool. I ain't fucked up about it. I ain't fucked up. But now, Blue Jay, I don't be tripping with you, but I still ain't trip. But shit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here, Demon. We just catching a bunch of shit at the end, like catching all these little clips, just kind of figure out what the hell going on and all this little other shit. Look like Shanika didn't woke up, egghead ass. Oh, okay, Blue Jay. I just wanna and trust me, I'm not saying that you wrong about what you saying neither. And I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all gonna be like, damn, Drip, but like I really just tuned in to this shit. Like sometimes you gotta take a break from this shit. You gotta fucking take a break from this shit and just zone out somewhere else. Straight up. So I really just tuned into it, like really. Shit, Shanika, our first show talking about this shit was what, this week? First show? Like I ain't really talking about it a lot, but now that I'm catching all of it up, which I hate, I didn't tune into it, but it's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be some shit going on. It's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be some racist shit. They're gonna try to spin that shit in so many ways, and it's really not even about race. It wasn't even about race because clearly both these people had friends and family that were on the other side too. All right, so that's crazy. Hold on.
Twins. Technically, Austin was his big brother. Those boys were my everything. I had cancer almost 10 years ago. I wasn't supposed to live. but that was my why, to fight. And without those boys, I probably would have succumbed and gave in. But they were in my heart, and I fought hard because I wanted to be their father. I wanted to be there for them throughout the years they grow up, and so I can share my wisdom and share my mistakes so they won't do the same. Austin was an outstanding athlete, person, friend, loyal, loving. He would light up the room. He was such a leader naturally. On that team, he would fire those guys up. He would step on that field and he would become a totally different person. His level of play was above most everyone else. He led the team. He was voted team MVP by his coaches and teammates. He's had multiple coaches, colleges contact him. He is one of the most outstanding, him and his brother both have been athletes all their lives, from soccer to baseball to jiu-jitsu to football. They did it all, and they excelled every time. And I told them, you guys are so lucky because not everyone has your talent, but you have to make sure you take that talent and harness it in the right way. And Austin was able to harness many things in his life. Loyalty to his brother.
Emo is crazy.
His love for all his friends and family. He was such an outstanding young man. I was so proud. I bragged on my children all the time. Anyone who knows me knows how much my kids meant to me. They were my entire world. My world's a little shattered.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hard. Like, Lord, let me just say this prayer. Like, if I ever have kids, please do not let me bury my kids. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Amen and amen. I pray that a lot, Drip.
Man, that's tough right there. Man.
And this has made me pray it even more. You know what? Whenever something like this is out in the forefront, it always gets your mind to thinking.
Yep.
If it ever was to be close to home, you don't want it to be close to home because you truly never know how it feels until something is close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Respect.
So for sure, my heart definitely goes out to him because, like I said, this would take me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel bad for the brother.
Yeah, that too. That too,
I
man.
can't imagine being a twin.
Boy, that's like, man. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. A twin.
Yeah.
They really look damn near just like too.
Yeah.
Try to look.
Them twin connections is a weird connection. My kid's dad is a twin, and it's a sight to see for sure.
Boy, this shit here is insane work, man. Shout out to both families though. That's all I can say. Shout out to both families, man. That's all I can say. This shit's sad. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit come from this. These are fucking kids, and it's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be a shit show. Shit, we finna get our ass about this motherfucker. Yeah, my ass tired. Shanika didn't went to sleep, left me up. So yeah, unless you want to run it, I'm going to sleep. Through, and we'll be back tonight. Probably part 2. Damn Demon just said drop the link. Yeah, Demon, we finna get up out of here. Shanika, if you're gonna stay, you can run it. I'm just stressed out. I don't smoke in my house no more, so I'm like, fuck. I'm having to go outside, take my little smoke breaks. I'd be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm goddamn stressed out. I swear to God.
Oh, that's in the break trip.
Boy, I tell you, boy, let me tell you. Now, it's safe for all of them, that's for sure.
Is it cold out there? Yeah, it's cold out there. Today it's kind of like the last 2-3 days. It's been like kind of. I'm not gonna say kind of cold, but for Houston, kind of cold at this time. It's like a lot of heavy ass wind. But now I'm just saying, me just normally I fire up right here in my media room, but I've been trying to be the responsible adult. I hate my mama come over here saying my house smell like dope. She be pissing me off. It's crazy word. Then like I'm trying not to have no pretty lady come through and she don't smoke and be like, damn, your house smell like weed type shit. Like I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna try to test it out, test the waters, see what's going on in the world, Craig. But and then like my AC vents be dusted in the motherfucker from that smoke shit, and I'm like seeing it. So I'm trying to stop the problem before it starts, because
Yeah.
that shit cause all kind of shit. So I said I'm gonna stop smoking in my house, man. Just go outside in the garage. You say, Drip, can I have a Shanika? Oh, who you talking about? You definitely had Shanika. Oh, God. That sucks. You better sit by the window. See, Reese, I thought about that. See, Reese, that's how I know you probably smoke too. I thought about that. And this is why I need me a woman who wants to engage in the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? But if she don't, she's just not going to be right for me.
Yeah.
It is.
I was just getting ready to say that. Like, why that don't smoke making it all the way to the house? Like, what?
Not see, Reese. See, this is the thing. Like, I do have one smoking room, which is like upstairs, like towards the front of the house. But when you got the door closed and shit, that shit go through the vents. And when I go downstairs, I'm smelling like I was literally just smoking a blunt downstairs. So I'll be like, fuck. I done got goddamn filter smell goods in my shit, all kind of shit. It just ain't work. I got air purifiers around this motherfucker. Just like, man, like when you fire up that sweet, it's still gonna travel. It's still gonna travel. UJ say she in Montana. You worry about your events and not your body. Superfly. I'm just trying to be cautious and have preventive maintenance so I don't have to go through and have to change my duct system because I want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I just go in the garage. It's cool. Ain't no big deal. Yeah, I know. Secondhand. Yeah. Maybe you had one smoking room. Nah, like, it's one, but that motherfucker just be travel. We ain't smoking Richie Miller. That's for them. So then he go TMKC, or you a mama's boy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, TMKC. Come to Houston and find out. How about you do that, man? Come to the old Houston and find out. I don't know, but you know what? I would think my air purifier would have, well, nah, I don't know. Maybe it ain't big enough. I don't know. Nah, happy Easter to everybody, for sure. For sure. Everybody got their Sunday's best. See. And you know what? They got these little things called trap smoke where you blow your smoke out to these little old items and shit. But man, that shit ain't doing shit, man. That's crazy. I'm just gonna stand on business and just go my motherfucking ass outside. Fuck it. It ain't that serious where I gotta be in here trying to break bad. Nah, fuck no. Let's go outside. That's all good. I got me a laptop that I'd never use. I might just set it up in the garage or something. I don't know. So it'd be at the
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Well,
I had
now,
dropped my mic
TMKC
and then it wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Nah, my garage, you can't, well, when I smoke, well, see, the thing is, the cars that's in the garage, they'll definitely smell like it. If I got the windows down, nah, really up or down, it'll smell like it. I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy work. But now the inside of the house don't smell like it at all. Actually, my shit is smelling super fresh. Somebody in my Discord told me to go get a bunch of candles from what is it called, Bath Works, Body Works, some shit like that. Yeah, I went and bought a bunch of them bitches. Yeah. Oh man. I'm look, TMKC, I'm goddamn mixing flavors and smells and shit. Yeah, man. Got my shit smelling righteous. Instead of just smelling like dope. Dope. And cologne and whatever else a nigga got going on in this motherfucker. But it don't smell like the nigga weave no more. So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. She got a whole goddamn room, glam squad, burning up hair and shit. I'm sorry, nigga. Hey, how you doing? I ain't see you down. I thought you was gone. Yeah, okay. It's time to go. She just gave me that type shit. It's cool. Miss Joy, how you feeling today? You like the show? Thank you for simulcasting.
Yeah, pretty
You
good
want to give
show.
your final thoughts?
Sure. So I just say pray for your babies, pray over them for sure, teach them from right, from wrong, and just step with love, and everything will work on that.
Right. I feel that. I like that. Yeah, the candles are nice. Blue Jay. Yeah, they shit is nice. Like, smell good. See, I ain't realize how much candles cost neither. Them motherfuckers is high. But somebody told me to catch them on sale and you download the app or some shit. And I did just what they said.
And just use a warmer instead of lighting them.
Huh?
Put them on the warmer instead of lighting them, and they'll last longer. Yeah, when you warm
so it's
up,
that warmer for that type of candle? I ain't never had a warmer before. I always get like the little oil burner things, but I'm sure you can't put a candle on that shit. Okay, well, this nigga buy me a warmer. Buy that motherfucker for me. I didn't know they had candle warmers. I thought you just light the candle, but clearly. So what does it do? Does it like extend it longer?
yeah, because you're not lighting it.
Yeah, because you know what I didn't like? When I blow the candle out, that smell is horrible. And that shit seemed to stick a little longer than the actual smell. I ain't like that shit neither. Yeah. My garage is connected to TMKC, but it don't smell in the house. Not like that at least.
How often are you cleaning your walls?
I just got the house painted like a few months ago, but they were cleaning the walls, and that's the first time me seeing a painter do that. So I knew it was
Yeah, because that smell it get everywhere, and so you gotta If you are gonna smoke in the house, you gotta clean everything.
I even got my vents changed too. I got the vents changed to like brand new vents. Not the actual AC vent, but like the little grill part on the outside. Yeah, I changed all that shit too.
Oh, all that too. Okay.
Yeah, I changed all that shit. Yep. But yeah, that's crazy work. Yeah, it don't work. Wick burner or wax burner? Okay.
Yeah, wax burner.
So would you just put the candle on top of it or something?
Yeah, I got a big one. Like, cause I use it for my acetone. Like when I be on my nail shit. You warm up the acetone, it soak the nails off faster or whatever. And so I haven't been using it forever. But yeah, or like a mug warmer, like for a coffee cup. Those work too. Anything that'll warm it up. Anything that'll warm up the candle. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just buy me a warm. I got the Bath and Body Works candles. So yeah. Time for a trip from Molly Mae. Yeah. Well, they came like a week ago, so I got like another week. I normally do them like every 2 weeks type shit. Yeah. Only thing that be dirty is my nephew's room. It's just shit. I be paying them motherfuckers for nothing. They don't cook and clean and fold clothes. I need me a motherfucker that's gonna fold my clothes, cook and clean. But I ain't finna go there because
I get one of them clothes folder. I don't know if I'm weird, but I got a clothes folder that makes it fun.
It fold your clothes? Wow.
No. Shut up. Hold on.
You gotta let them know how much you're paying, Drip.
Paying who? Molly Mae? Shit.
Oh, whoever you need to fill it, those other.
I ain't paying shit. I'm Stephon Diggs. The fuck? The fuck? What that boy academic say? You better start making him paying for that shit. Shit, nah. Molly May, come clean and get the fuck out the way. Shit.
Ooh.
That's it.
Right.
I ain't got time. But like I said, like I always say this shit, Miss Joy. When I do get that one to come in and she try to, itemize my spending habits and all those shit and what I'm spending it for, a lot of shit might get cut. I ain't fucked up about it though. I ain't fucked up about it. See, a pot on the stove works too. Actually, a pot on the stove is dangerous. What's that shit? You put the little purple shit in there? Yeah, that shit ain't good for you.
Fabuloso.
Yeah, that shit ain't no good. Fabuloso ain't good for you. Your ass have cancer around this motherfucker. Yeah.
We used to just put some incense and water.
Incense and water. I'll be damn.
Yeah, the little like not incense. I'm sorry, not incense. Potpourri. Forgive me, Lord. Potpourri. To my incense. Potpourri.
Hold on, Blue Jay. So who is it? Cincy.
Cincy is the little. It's like a book of the month or whatever. Like where they give you like little trial amounts where you can test out different scents or whatever.
This is way dangerous. Okay.
And so like you just get little samples.
Now, Jones, I wouldn't say I need, but I definitely wouldn't mind go ahead and, give him my time. That's for sure. If you say it start fires too, wow. That's the burner? Damn, Sneaker, you gonna try to get up something and burn my shit up?
No.
Blue Jay say that shit start fires.
I'm talking about the stove. A warmer is just a warmer. That's not gonna start no fire.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah,
I
it's
was
just
finna say,
a
goddamn.
yeah. It's just a little hot plate, but barely. Yeah, like when you have a cup of coffee at your desk and you want it to stay warm, it's just like a little pad you could put the mug on and it keep it warm, but it don't get hot enough to burn up.
Well,
and you're not gonna have it on long enough like that anyway.
Okay.
Because I feel like anything that you plug in, technically.
Oh, you plug in.
But nah. I believe she was talking about the stove.
Now she's saying, okay, well, yeah, the Fabuloso on the stove is not good for you. You know what I'm saying, you're inhaling and this shit cause cancer, some shit they said, but I definitely don't use that shit. I don't even use that shit to mop my floor no more. Whatever I was mopping my floor back in the day. But sometimes I might go over my shit, just get my shit together. But Ms. Joy, go ahead and give your final thoughts. My bad, I cut you.
I gave them.
Okay, Shanique, you want to give your final thoughts?
Stay sucker free in a land full of lollipops and just try to stay in tune with your kids.
Okay. Shout out to Shanique and the crew, man. Shout out to Miss Joy Simulcast, man. We finna get up out of here. Luna is the best way sent with Cincy. Okay. Yeah, I hope y'all. Yeah, shit, tighten me up. Somebody give me some Cincy and a warmer, and you through. Shout out to Blue Jay in the building, man. Good to see you.
You don't need the wax scents if you have the candles.
Oh, okay. Well, we gonna figure it out because y'all taking me around the world in 180 days. But yeah, we through. Get your likes up, support the show, support the stream, get your memberships. I'm tired. I need to call Molly, and you through. Let's go.